But it takes a while on Facebook to update at times. Nightways is the other team. Hello and welcome back to the KaameelDotA channel. Today we've got HiVE Gaming taking on DC. And I got a super special co-caster with me, Mr. RockLee back in the game. So RockLee, what do you think about this matchup so far? Mr. DC taking on HiVE.
This will be an interesting matchup. I think it'll be pretty close between the two teams. From what I know, DC is like all over the place with their players. They haven't really had a stable roster. And if I'm not mistaken, Stunt used to play for DC.
That is actually very true. They have poached. I don't know if it's poached, but he has joined HiVE now. And this HiVE team is actually a new form team. They were a competitive team, more or less, in the first leg of DGL. But they went through some troubles. I speak to the guy Cypress a lot, and he says they finally got a roster that they think they're happy with. So I'm happy to hear that, and I'm interested to see how this game goes, to be quite honest.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see how they play. I haven't actually seen HiVE play recently, and I haven't actually been watching DC games either. But I do presume this game will be relatively close.
I mean, HiVE have been putting up some pretty decent results in the Prem so far. They've given teams like Mythic a run for their money as well, so it could be a really good game.
Yeah, this game is for everything, hey? Lower brackets, whichever team loses won't be making it to Masters.
Oh, so there's a lot to play for. Now, in the actual game part of the department, we have HiVE taking on the Venomancer first ban, and DC Respawn with the Bristleback and Darkseer ban. What do you think about that first ban, Venomancer?
First ban Venomancer is interesting. I think a lot of SA teams just don't know how to play around the hero because it's really strong in team fights. DC banning Darkseer and Bristleback, those are two very strong offlaners that are very hard to deal with just a dual lane. You generally have to tri-lane versus those heroes. And first picking Clock, that's a solid offlaner, or it could be a poor position.
Alright. I always like the clockwork picks in the early phases because it keeps your drop so open because it can be run in two positions. But yeah, a Rubik ban coming out as well from HiVE, so it feels like very targeted bans instead of like standard meta bans coming out from HiVE.
Yeah, these are very targeted bans. It's interesting to see Rubik banned in the first phase. Generally, a Rubik first pick phase is not very good because it does reveal that it's like a support in lane and it's a very weak laning support, so you can generally abuse that. But then picking up Disruptor Kunkka really fast, like these teams obviously have a plan of what they want to play.
Yeah, that was a more or less insta-pick Disruptor Kunkka, so they've shown both their supports right from the get-go, so not much mystery in the HiVE department at the moment in this draft.
Well, look, like it's not normally seen, but Kunkka could be playing as a core, like a mid. Generally, it's played in ranked games sometimes, but not so much in competitive play.
That is true. I think the whole Kunkka core vibe kind of changed when they nerfed his cleave at some stage, if I'm not mistaken. Am I right?
Yeah, I think so. They nerfed the range of X at lower levels, and then picking up the Shadow Fiend and Clockwork. That's a normal combo, denying the cogs, walking into lane with a bunch of souls. So interesting to see them go for that. I'm not sure, are they Radiance or Dire? They're Radiance, so they have it on Radiance as well, which is actually really strong because SF on Radiance is a lot better than Dire.
Just with the flash farm in the jungle, correct?
Yeah, they can reach the jungle a lot faster. It's like a whole 7 to 8 seconds faster to get to your jungle than on Dire.
That's quite considerable, to be quite honest. Yeah.
Yeah, especially for a mid laner. Like you want to push out the lane and then you can go jungle quickly before the lane reaches your tower again, so you don't actually lose CS.
Yeah. So the efficiency is maxed out on Shadowfiend on the Radiant, and now so they've shown the Disruptor and Kunkka right from the get go. And how does a Kunkka deal with? Can it actually gank a Shadowfiend in the middle lane pretty confidently, or is it not an easy task?
Oh, it can definitely gank Shadowfiend in the mid lane. It just needs another mid hero that can actually put pressure on the Shadowfiend when he does gank, because the Kunkka doesn't deal the damage, he does the control. So you just need something like a Queen of Pain or a Puck or anything else that actually deals the damage, and you can definitely kill it. But the Disruptor Kunkka is very interesting, right? They both pretty much have the same spell, X and Glimpse. That brings an opponent back to where he was. That's generally what they're used for. So interesting to pick that up. It's actually really strong together. They've also got a lot of team fight with the boats and then Kinetic Field and Static Storm. So see how this game goes. And banning the Juggernaut's really good ban, right? Because you want to bring people back with your spells and hit them with spells. Juggernaut can just spin out of both of those things. So they just take away a carry that they won't be able to deal with.
You think you'd be surprised to see a lifestealer ban here as well with that Juggernaut?
Yeah, I'm pretty confident to see a lifestealer ban come out here, unless they're planning to pick it themselves or they have a solution for it. Because, well, they do kind of have a solution for it already. Shadowfiend is generally really good versus lifestealer. It's a lot of minus armor, hits really hard, and that's lifestealer's general weakness is physical damage.
And then I guess you do have Shadowfiend's also a natural Hurricane Pike builder as well, so that's another way to sort of kite the lifestealer. So I guess you're right there.
And they went for the Troll ban. Troll, very strong hero in this current meta, actually. If it gets on top of Shadowfiend, the hero just dies. You can't actually deal with the Troll in close range.
Yeah, and I guess in the off lane, Troll is one of the better heroes to deal with the Clockwork in lane as well.
Yeah. And they banned out Sven. Sven is a good counter to Shadow Fiend as well, because giving his whole team armor when Shadow Fiend wants to reduce armor, so it deals with his presence of the Dark Lord really well. It's also a good ban.
For sure. And Sven's burst damage is also quite considerable as well. Now, we mentioned the Queen of Pain earlier, and I think Queen of Pain is one of the better, if not the best hero to deal with Shadow Fiend in the middle lane. So I wonder if HiVE Gaming might be thinking of that kind of pick at some point during this draft.
Yeah, Queen of Pain's one of those heroes that can just dumps the Shadow Fiend if it's a good player. Like, it doesn't matter what the Shadow Fiend has, if he doesn't have the support required versus Queen of Pain, she just dumps this you. And with the Kunkka ganging, Queen of Pain will be able to kill Shadow Fiend over and over again.
Yep. So I would actually like to see HiVE actually go for that pick, but it depends on their mid lane. I'm not. I think Stunt plays mid for them if I'm not mistaken, or I could be mistaken on that. I'm not sure who plays mid, but it always depends. Like Queen of Pain is quite a, I would say, a high skill cap hero too. I mean, that's quite a fair statement, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely. Queen of Pain is one of those heroes you need to know how to position your hero. Because if you blink into like the wrong fight or blink in like aggressively and you're not prepared for it and they just jump you, you have no way of escape. You're really squishy. All you do is a lot of burst damage. So you want to be able to position yourself where you blink onto the side of fights where you can get right clicks in and your spells in, but they don't target you.
All right, that's a good point you make, and it is quite a high like attack range hero as well. All of its spells, including Stream of Pain, is actually decent range. So obviously Sonic Wave is like endless range, but yeah, it's a good point you make.
Yeah, when you play Queen of Pain, you want to deal the damage, but not have damage dealt to you. That's like the general rule. And I think Stunts was an off-lane player for DC, so I'm not sure what role he plays in HiVE.
All right. I mean, I guess this misknowledge is our own fault. We could have researched this at the start of this game. Shame on us. All
Yeah,
right.
we could have done a little bit of research.
I mean, okay. To be fair, Dustcasters, we already knew that this game's gonna go out like 30 minutes before it started. So yeah, what can you do? What can you do? Excuses getting thrown out here. Now I've picked up a third pick, Faceless Void. That's a hero that's sort of been. I saw quite a strong showing on Faceless Void at Epicenter, and it is a hero that's also run safe lane or in the off lane. So what do you think
Yeah,
about that Void pick this game? Like,
it's a very open pick. It doesn't
Yeah.
really reveal the lanes too much. It also adds a lot more to their team fight. Like now they have like 3 large ultimate team fights, like really good at team fighting. I think they picked up Shadow Shaman, so if this Void is off lane, Shadow Shaman actually does surprisingly well against Void. Like he's able to zone him because he has really high base damage.
And Faceless Void at the early levels doesn't have all that much kill potential, or actually zero kill potential on a Shadow Shaman. So that is a very good point
Yeah,
to make.
until he gets levels, until Faceless Void hits level 3, 4, like he can't really kill a Shadow Shaman. Shadow Shaman also has the lockdown required, and like the lockdown is really long. It allows his carry to come and help him and actually kill the Faceless Void. So Void has to be very careful against a Shadow Shaman. And now they pick up the TS as a TA versus SF matchup mid.
Alright, so usually I would say this is a good matchup for TA, but going to the lane with a Shadow Fiend with like 10 to 14 souls with the Clockwork Cogs, I don't think TA is all that great against SF.
Yeah, I feel like this TA is going to need support, and that's where the Kunkka is going to come in. Like, once TA hits level 3, 4, maybe even 5, and the Kunkka does a good rotation, they can actually kill the Shadow Fiend.
Okay, that is a good point to make as well. Now, with the Shadow Shaman shown by damage control, I feel like Shadow Fiend, Shadow Shaman, like are two heroes that are very strong to like that transition in the mid game where if you just have that little bit lead, you can just start destroying towers left, right, and center. And I think they could really be good dictating the pace of the game with those two heroes. And now the Tidehunter is shown as well, so they counted some team fight with their own team fight. I kind of like this a lot actually.
Yeah, Tyrant is one of those heroes that are really good at, like, if the enemy engage on you and throw all their team fight ultimates, you just pop a Ravage and reset the fight. This Tyrant pick also reveals that Clockwork's going to be a pole position, so it will be a support Clockwork. But yeah, Clockwork, Shadow Fiend, and Shadow Shaman, those are all heroes that want to be from ahead. Shadow Fiend does have catch-up potential, but Shadow Shaman and Clockwork, if you're not ahead, those heroes get counted really hard and they fall off really fast.
Alright, so now, okay, like you said, the Tidehunter is shown now. That'll be the offlane hero, no doubt about that. That means it's the Shadow Shaman and Clockwork dual support duo. What do you, how do you rate that support duo? It's not also one that's very uncommon to see as well.
There's a lot of kill potential. Like if Clockwork finds Disruptor or Kunkka alone anywhere on the map, he can generally just solo kill them. Shadow Shaman can set up for the Clockwork to actually get in range of another hero to get his cogs off and his battery assault. So it's a good combo. I don't know if it should be strong enough to kill an offlane Void if they catch him out of position. It'll be interesting to see how they run it.
Alright, alright. And then, so if it, I presume I don't know. You think Hive could like force something like a 1v1 matchup with the Tyranta and the Faceless Void, do something like that? But then you can't really run something like aggressive tri-lane with Kunkka and Disruptor, can you?
No, you can't really run aggressive trolley, and you don't want to put Tidehunter against a solo melee hero. Like his Anchor Smash will just destroy that hero in lane, and Tidehunter will get too much farm. So Hive is gonna want to pick a carry that's ranged, most likely, to deal with Tide. You don't want to be melee versus that hero. Anchor Smash is just too strong. So it's most likely an offlane Void.
5 seconds remaining.
Alright, I was actually leaning I thought it would be a safe lane Void because but again, it's not an easy hero to deal with Tyranta, like you said. So I don't know. I feel like they're stuck in a bit of a rock and a hard place there. So yeah, offlane Void probably is
If they do run the Void safe lane, the supports are going to have to do a lot of work to make sure this Tyranta can't even be in lane. Because if Tyranta gets levels and is in lane, he will shut down the Void by himself.
Alright.
Then it's the Wraith King pickup.
So yeah, okay, that's so if considering if it's a Shadow Shaman Wraith King, it'll probably be Shadow Shaman Wraith King in the bottom lane. I think that's a lane that can really they can shut down that Void pretty easily if you ask me.
Yeah, they can definitely kill the Void. And another great thing about Wraith King in this draft is, right, they have this whole wombo combo. They want to throw these spells all on you. If they throw it on the Wraith King, he dies, he comes back to life, you're out of ultis. Okay, now they picked up a Slock. Slock vs Tyranta actually, ironically, is one of those melee matchups that actually work against Tyranta because he can just Dark Pact off the Anchor Smash, damage reduction, and actually still just steal stats and do a lot of magic damage.
I didn't know you could Dark Pact off the damage. I never thought about that. That's actually quite a cool mechanic. I learned something new today.
And another cool mechanic about Slock is if he pounces Tyranta, his Kraken Shell doesn't actually break the leash, so he's held there in place for the whole duration.
Oh, that's a really good last pick then. Okay.
Yeah, it was a good. But the thing is, you can't leave Slock solo against Tyranta early for too long because Tyranta will win that lane one-on-one. The Slock needs to be ahead to beat the Tide. It can't be an even matchup.
I would assume we see the Disruptor babysitting him, but now, coming into this draft, now that all the heroes are shown, I have to favor DC's draft a little bit more here, because we have a Faceless Void, a Templar Assassin, and a Slock shown by HiVE. Those are their 3 cores. Those are three very farm reliant cores, so, I don't know, I think I find HiVE draft a little greedy.
I feel like HiVE have one game plan in mind, right? They just want to take team fights and get their ultimates up on multiple heroes to win the fights. They have very little split push potential, where you have Kunkka X to run down a lane and push the lane a bit and pull yourself back, and like TA to split push a little bit. Other than that, there's no split push. Whereas in DC, have a lot of split push, right? They have Shadow Fiend can split push really well. Shadow Shaman is notorious for split pushing. Wraith King, you don't really want to gang a Wraith King while it's split pushing, so I like.
Alright. 1 second here.
Prepare for battle.
And the first game of this Community Shield game is... What did I say? First game is now live. Alright, and typical SA pause coming out here. Nothing unexpected.
I can't move my map.
Is it stuck completely?
I'm just gonna reload.
Alright. Some technical difficulties here with my co-caster, but other than that, we are looking good. Pause was thrown out. No reason given. Good luck, have fun. Pings. And chat will emotes. Okay, RockLee has come back to this game. And to talk about actual relevant things to the game, HiVE have smoked up almost instantly. DC still lagging in the smoke department, and who actually gonna pop their TP on the side of DC? Cypress does have his TP, he has both the wards. And interesting to see where he places them. Disruptor is gonna hold on to the second ward as well. Kunkka with an instant TP here to the bottom lane, and interesting to see where he gets on his ward. He's running. The pings are actually getting spammed so damn hard on the side of HiVE. But yeah, what can you do? Alright, my Coxcaster is absolutely wrecked. Damien, are you still on TeamSpeak?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out why I can't move the map.
Did you click the camera button by mistake by any chance?
I don't think so.
Alright, then just try restart and see if it gets better.
They have a .dota update now.
Okay. DC have committed the one sentry ward to block out this large camp, and the other sentry they've committed an obs ward to block out the small camp. So they're using both their wards to block out both the camps, and this is an odd place to put the ward for the small camp. Usually you see it up here, but let's see how it goes. I'm sorry, that was HiVE who put the wards down. DC have not committed any wards just yet. The Titan doesn't have a ward on him. The supports, okay, they were more worried about getting the Shadowfield souls this game, quite understandable.
Okay, I'm good.
Alright, that's good to hear. There's actually so many pings coming out in this game, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And the
I
ball is
feel
getting...
like I think my alt key was stuck or something like that, so I couldn't move it.
Oh, that's quite hilarious actually.
Yeah, getting trolled.
Ruin Wars, all teams trading pretty equally. 2 for 2 ruins. And let's see who actually gets a better block in this middle lane. I mean, I feel like if the TA does get a good block in the middle lane, he can actually compete with the Shadow Fiend a little bit at the start at least.
Yeah, I feel like this is going to go one-sided in the beginning. Shadow Fiend has, what, 70 damage at level 1, where TA only has... TA's actually got 68. So it should be relatively fair. With Refraction, actually TA still has more damage than SF, but after a couple more last hits, SF will overtake her.
I was more thinking in the lines if you get some good Cyblade or Astio at the start. Could make a big difference. But
That is possible.
Is Mr. Fenner gonna make an appearance here in the middle lane, or is he just gonna walk straight to the bottom?
I feel like he's just going to walk straight to the bottom.
I have to agree with you there, because like there's actually so much kill potential in this bottom lane, it's unbelievable.
And it looks like HiVE fucked the small camp of GCs on the safe lane. They don't want any... They block both camps, actually. They don't want any pulling shenanigans.
Yeah, they have committed both wards to take out the camp, so that is pretty interesting. I don't know. How do you feel about these 2 wards you're taking about these camps? Or more specifically, the where the small camp ward is placed.
It's a lot of investment to stop them from pulling. So he's definitely hoping that the enemy team won't be able to lane control properly, so that it pushes towards his tower and then they can't pull. So he actually gets levels on farm. But putting that observer ward in there does limit the vision he has, so they can get ganks off on him pretty easily.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Usually the word I see commented is okay. I can't really see now with the pause, but you see you put it on top of the hill and you can still catch the box to block it off, and then it gives you quite a sum of vision, especially for support rotations and such.
Yeah, it's the more common spot to place it, but it's also more dewarded. So maybe he just doesn't want his ward to be dewarded at all.
That is a very good point to make as well.
Clockwork doing some cog blocks on the bottom to make the lane push more towards their tower.
Yeah, I feel like these safe lane creeps actually walk so fast now with the recent changes to them.
Yeah, definitely. They walk super fast.
Completely
So
makes me mistime my block, yeah, for sure.
And like your whole pool timings is pretty different for like the first 5 minutes of the game. It's weird.
Oh, that could make sense why I actually missed some pulls now. I thought it was just because I was a terrible player, but that makes sense as well. Good excuse I have in the bike. Alright, some more DCs coming out in this game.
Yeah, Shadow Fiend pulled himself a solve with the courier. TA did not. It's more common to see it being done than not, so we'll see how she plans to play the lane.
Yeah, usually you do see the mid laners pick up herself very early on, almost every game, but maybe she got something else in mind. Maybe she believes she won't get arrested or she can get that bottle fast. Who knows?
Yeah, the general reason for is super aggressive in your lane, right? Like keep harassing and trade blows with the opponents and get your last hits in, and then you just solve up so that like you get your last hits, you get levels really easily and all this. Now the fact that Tia didn't go for it, this SF can play in her face, like right from level 1, play in her face and trade regen, because she's gonna have to pop her tangos and he'll just pop a solve, he'll be full life and can just play aggressive again, and she has to play back. Like could win the lane straight off that.
Alright, that is a very interesting point to make, and I feel I have to agree with you there on all those points.
It's just a matter of, does player use the advantage and realize that he has more regen than his opponents, or does he just play passive and then just waste the solve? If he plays passive, Tia definitely wins in this engagement because she didn't spend that 100 gold on the solve.
Okay, fair enough. In the top lane, we will have a Disruptor and a Slug taking on the Tide Hunter. So in this 2v1 lane, I know we said that Slug one of the better heroes against Tide, but I feel in the level 1, he could actually get a decent sum of golden XP in this lane. I don't think Disruptor Slug can do all that much to him.
Disruptor does have one of the highest damaging nukes in the game with his Thunderstrike at level 1. It does a stupid amount of damage. I think it's like 160 damage. So he does have a fair amount of damage, plus Slark stealing stats. I presume Slark is going to go for Essence Shift level 1. He might go for Pounce. Tidehunter will have to play safe. He can definitely get his levels because he's got a lot of regen on him.
Alright. And yeah, Slark actually does... He probably would go for stat steals level 1. He's going to be rushing that poor man's. So he's in a good shape to, trade those hits.
It just depends on the mindset that the player has coming into the lane. Does he want to play forward and in the tight end's face and make tight end feel scared, or is he going to play back and try just let his disruptor do all the work?
Alright. So if you were in the shoes of the Slock this game, what approach would you take?
I would definitely be in the tight end's face. I'd aggressively position myself in my creep wave in such a way that between me and the creep wave, between him and the creep wave will be me. So every time he wants to come for a last hit, I'll hit him 2-3 times, steal a couple of stats, and just make him generally scared. And if he overextends just for half a second, you got disrupted there to glimpse him back, and then it's an easy kill. If you play it safe, you'll never have the opportunity to get the kill.
Alright, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I found with Slock, it's a very underrated hero at level 1, especially taking pounds. It is a 3.5 second, well, disable is not the right word, but sort of a spell to, yeah, a leash to keep him in place. And you can actually do a hell of a lot of damage, because like we said, 65 base damage, and with the extra support there, you can do a lot. You can really do a lot.
No, you can definitely. 3.5 seconds is no joke. If you have a support plus you hitting someone for 3.5 seconds, you're going to do like 400 or 500 damage to the opponent.
Force out the salve early and just secure that lane.
Yeah, the quicker you can force out that salve and force out his regen, if you can get rid of most of his regen before the 5-minute mark, like, then he has to go back to base. He can't wait for the shrine. So if they don't get rid of it fast enough, then he's just going to shrine up and he'll be a nuisance in lane for a while. But I feel like this lane will always have kill potential on him, especially with the Kunkka if he eventually roams top. The Tide's going to have to play scared.
Alright. In the bottom lane, it looks like the Kunkka is going to sit here with the Void for a little bit. Does he do all that much for the Void in the beginning of the game, though? I mean, there'll be actually 2 melee versus 2 melee till the Shadow Shaman gets here, which will take quite some time.
I feel like he'll be able to do something for like the first wave, maybe 2, but after that I really feel like he should just leave and go make plays somewhere else, probably focus on mid. Like, Void kind of needs his levels, and there's no way they're going to win this lane versus 3. But Shadow Shaman's not even coming, he's just kind of sitting mid.
Oh, man.
We have...
Alright, sorry, I was just fixing my settings there. Okay, so... Alright, so let's see what approach they're actually taking here in the top lane. Demonic, he's actually bullying out the Disruptor here from number 1, but the Disruptor did not level his Thunder Strike. And Slock is passively farming. So completely opposite of what we just said. But anyways, hey, can they get the deny on this creep? They do get... Oh, he gets the last hit. Nice.
This is like a classic mistake, right? He has 2 clarities. Why did he buy those clarities? He wants to spam the hero, so start spamming from level 1. You got the clarities to support it, so just keep... Yeah, see, now they're playing aggressive and stuff.
But like we said, that decision to go at aggressive, like they did 400 damage here, right? If they did that a second earlier, the Tyrant would not have this XP that he just got. Oh, Demonic's actually taking super low to these Thunder Strikes. He might be forced to use the Salve now already. And he is forced to use the Salve. In the middle lane, Mr. Alpha and Jerick are trading pretty equally on the Shadow Fiend and Tia, actually. 7 CS to 7. Couple extra denies for the Shadow Fiend, but yeah, not too bad of a start for the Templar Assassin.
Yeah, the denies are misleading. Most of those are just cogs, so can't really take denies as a factor right now.
Alright. It was 10 denies from the cogs, so it's 4 denies for Shadow Fiend and 3 for TA. I had my match set, dude. I had my match set.
Did you? Kunkka just going for a random torrent there to see, but he fails.
Just testing the waters, finding his range still.
Yeah, and he looks like he just wants to kind of steal enemy bounty runes and kind of just sit around mid and make Shadow Fiend have a hard time.
Looks like Shadow Shamans have the same idea. He knew Kunkka stealing his bounty rune and he went for counter bounty rune steal, so he got it here in the top lane. I need to change the settings again. It's too jerky.
Okay, well, Kunkka and Shadow Shaman running into each other. Shadow Shaman, they're kind of just trading blows as Shadow Shaman slowly retreats, and Clockwork coming to help him, so Kunkka has to run.
Kunkka's gonna be in real trouble here. What can he actually do?
Yeah, I think Kunkka's first.
And this is a level 2 Clockwork. They might be able to bring him down. Can they do it? Cypress, he's taking down low. Is this gonna be the first blood? Can Session get the last hit? He will get the last hit, and that's a first blood in the hands of the Radiance. Now stunned, he's making rotations as well. He's level 3, but he can't do all that much. No RNG bashes there, man. Gotta press the bash key, stunt.
Kunkka overstayed his welcome, trying to like trade hits with the Shadow Shaman with such like high base damage, and then as soon as the Clockwork got there, he just shackled him and he's out of option.
Yep. And this Kunkka he opted to start the Stout Shield first, so he doesn't have that extra move speed with the boots or anything like that. So if Clockwork does catch him, that's a guaranteed kill. No question.
Yeah, it's interesting he went for stealth first. It's like he was planning to get harassed, but he's playing the roaming position where you don't really want to show yourself much and get harassed by creeps. So I would have personally gone for boots, but it's player preference.
Yeah, it is player preference. Top lane, things are still going really good for the Slock. He's sitting at 16 CS, Tyrant just at 4. But Tyrant is getting levels though, so Demonic's not all too sad about that. He's got his boots now as well, so he's a lot safer in the lane as well. Might steal this big creep, can he get it? Oh, he's gonna get it. Oh, what a player, Demonic. Stealing that large creep. Looks like Mr. Cyber trying to get the ancient stacks as well for his TA.
Yeah, this Tyrant is getting everything he wants in this lane. I don't feel like the Slark and the Disruptor. I think they just lost control of this lane now. Tyrant has just gotten too much too early. Slark needs like a level or two above Tyrant before he can threaten him.
Tyrant has almost hit his level. Like after one more creep, he will probably hit his level 4. He's pestering in the jungle. Can he find anybody though? Cypress does find him, but a level 1 Kunkka doesn't do all that much against the Tide.
Yeah, Kunkka Disruptor can't actually Tide, so he's perfectly safe.
And TA Shadow Fiend, they're just trading farm in this lane. Kinda expected.
Yeah, it's a pretty even matchup.
Bottom lane, stun does get stunned up, but oh, Shadow Shaman wrapping now as well. Can they bring him down 3 seconds before the Void, the Wrecking Stun is up again? Void doesn't have jump for another 10 seconds. He's gonna try the TP out, and did they find him? They do find him. The stun does come out from the Red King. Is it enough? Can Terrorblight get another kill? And he does. Nice kill from
Yeah,
Mr.
that
Terrorblight.
double stun lane with the Cogs and Battery Assault will do a lot of damage. It will kill any offlaner actually.
Yeah, it's actually such a hard lane to go to. Void has hit level 4, so does he try Iron Talon just go straight to the jungle? Oh, talking about that, Demonic, he's getting gone on you at top. He's level 4 now as well. Do they have enough to bring him down? Kunkka pops the X as well. Pounce is still on a very long cooldown, but Disruptor even making a surprise appearance now as well. Demonic, he's dropping down low. Can they bring him down to Tyrant? They do, so both the offlaners falling in a matter of seconds. And this game's 2 for 1, 5 minutes in. Net worth pretty even. All the lanes
DC
trading.
both supports are smoking, going for gank on mid.
Oh, they're gonna wrap. They're gonna try on the
The
Templar
smoke
Assassin.
is
Not
really low. They don't have the time for this.
and Templar Assassin is not the easiest hero to gank, but Clockwork might be one of the better heroes to do this. And the Shadow Shaman to take away the refraction charges.
Oh, they've spotted him. They have the ward there. They split the rotation. Tia knows exactly what's up.
He has a trap now as well. Oh man. Unfortunate series of events for the DC support.
Yeah, they smoked bottom, ran all the way, were indecisive, used the shrine to get mana up, and then by the time they got to the mid lane, their smoke was pretty much over.
That's quite funny. Fenner's still actually hanging around here in the trees.
So he's seeing if he can make a surprise play.
Maybe, just maybe, but Cypress has shown you in the middle lane as well, so not the easiest thing to do. And they're actually gonna pop they're gonna try going the Shadow Fiend. Alpha, he's trying, throwing out the razors, but now Jerick hitting down the Shadow Fiend. Can he bring him down though? 1 hit, 2 hit. Is it enough? No, Fairy Fire is popped now. The Kunkka is dead already, and Jerick, he could be in real trouble. Do they have any disable for him? Clockwork pops the cogs. Sorry, the Battery Assault, but is it enough? Now he's Jerick trying to turn on the Shadow Fiend again. Shadow Fiend trying to burn through those refraction charges, but is it enough? TA pops the Fairy Fire as well, and Alpha does manage to get the kill in the end. 3v1. TA almost did it, but not well enough.
Yeah, that's going to give Shadow Fiend a huge boost in this mid lane now, that the fact that Tia died and Shadow Fiend got all those kills.
Oh,
Like, he's got full souls.
he's sitting at 40 CS as well. He's in a pretty good damn space right now, actually.
Yeah,
Shrine
he's
is available
definitely
for
going
him.
to snowball with the beat he's getting from his team ganging for him. Popping a shrine, 3-man shrine, perfect efficiency.
Even freaking swapped out the... Did he swap out the raid band? Yeah, I think he did. Void forced to go to the jungle now as well, but Void's almost got his level 6. So, despite dying in the lane, he's not all that poor level-wise.
Yeah, that's what HiVE is waiting for. They're waiting for those 6s on the 6s and 6s on their offlaner. That's all their big teamfight ultimates. They can pretty much kill anyone or win any teamfight if they use those ultimates right.
Tyrant has finished up his mana boost now, and it looks like a play is getting made in the middle lane now again. Jerick, he's got shackled down under the tower. Session smacking him down. The cogs doing... Sorry, the battery... Oh! He's invis. No cares to give. He gets off the refraction now. Jerick's actually still standing. Now,
Yeah, they have no
the X.
detection for him.
And now Chrono getting thrown, a beautiful Chrono to save the least, but can they bring anybody down in that time? Nope. They do not have the damage just yet.
Yeah, unfortunately they had no damage for the chrono, so that chrono was kind of a waste. First chrono of the game. But they did manage to save their tier, so that's
That is a plus. A major plus to say the least. I actually thought Jericho
we have
so
Ray
dead.
King, free farming, got the most CS in the game. Then you got SF middle with a few kills, or 1 kill, 1 assist, second most CS in the game. So this is going really well for
Dire's structures are
DC.
It is. But I actually... Oh, they're trying to make the play on the Tyrant again. Tyrant does not have his 6 just yet. And Snoops, but the freaking anchor smash starting to stack up now. Slark is trying for this. Clockwork TP's in as well. Does he have enough to bring them down? Slark forces above the dark back. Tyrant does fall in the end. But does he have enough damage to bring down the Clockwork as well? They're trying the cogs. Really good clock so far. But Clockwork does not have a TP anymore. He TP'd up to the stop lane, so they might actually find him. Slark trying to regen here with the passive.
No, they should know he's in the trees. They know he'd TP'd here. Well, they should know he TP'd here.
They do have a small scan available as well, so this should be a kill.
I feel like they're just too scared to go for him because of their life and mana. Like, they don't actually have what's needed to kill him.
And Clockwork is one of those heroes that can turn the ganks. And talking about turning the ganks, oh, he misses the cogs, sadly. Demonic, though, suffering his second death here in the offlane. Not the greatest situation to be as a Tyrant. Hasn't hit his 6 yet.
Definitely.
He might actually get his 6 now, farming these neutrals, and then they couldn't make a fancy player in the top lane. Clockwork has Tranquil Boots to regen, and his mana boots available on the Tyrant. And now Tyrant does have his 6. Can they bring
the
on?
tier just bullied SF mid.
They might be able to kill the Slark because they're going to put the Ravage, and this should be an easy kill for the side of DC. Alright.
Wow, they managed to get the Slark.
Yep, Ravage came off cooldown and instantly used it. Sorry, he got the XP for Ravage, and he instantly used it. 3 heroes committed though.
It's a lot of commitment, but you're killing the safe lane carrier that needs to carry your team, and the Slark looks like he's going for a Midas. So that slows down his Midas.
I don't know how big of a fan I am of Midas on Slark. I mean, in the pure terms of efficiency, okay, Midas is great, but like tread switching plus the range drops lets you farm hella fast as well.
Yeah, when you have 3 greedy farming cores, it's pretty greedy. The 2 supports are smoked up again from DC.
I think
to
might
kill
actually
the
catch
tier
the TA
mid.
here. TA is making her own aggressive play. She has the TD available. Can't even get the Shadow Fiend in time though. She's got 3 levels in Man Struck, but she's falling super low. Massive raises coming out from Alpha, but is it enough? They're trying to catch her in the cogs. Can they do it? Jerick running for his dear life right now. He's gonna get down the trap, but it's not enough. Jerick's running. He gets caught in the cogs now as well. Session should be able to bring him down, but he's sitting here. Invis, no worries in the world. And he's gonna come out of the inner smacking down Finna, but oh, he's gonna get shackled now. And he should eventually fall. That wasn't the only kill to go down the map. Disruptor did die as well. Where was that?
I feel like Lucia Poor should definitely be carrying like a Dust or a Sentry with them when they're getting the TA. Like, those meld players are actually delaying their kills by quite a bit, and it's the second time it's happened, so hopefully they learn from their mistake.
And the CS actually went for 3 levels in meld, only 1 in the side blades this game. So not a
Yeah,
build I
she
often
wants
seen.
to just do damage.
How much stacks of the agents we have? We have a 1 stack here. Oh, no stack on the other side. So we don't have all that much stacks for the TA available, which is not the greatest
Yeah, I
thing.
feel like the supports have been doing a lot of roaming and a lot of trying to kill rather than just being efficient and getting stacks up for their cause.
Now, Cypress here in the bottom lane. Wraith King is
Another
sitting at
smoke by
level
the
8.
supports.
This Wraith King's level 8 with an armlet. Can they actually do this in the bottom lane? They're trying. Terabyte, he's just gonna fight this now. He stands up Cypress, but he's getting bashed up. Toggling this armlet, is it enough? They get off another X, they're gonna bring him down. Can they force the Wraith King ulti? They might actually do it. He turns the armlet back on, he's gonna start fighting again. The bait is so real from this Wraith King right now. Terabyte, he could be in trouble though. How good is the armlet toggles? He gets off another toggle. Disruptor comes in as well. Even the Shadow Fiend rotating. Now Shadow Fiend doing a real damage, and nobody actually died. The Wraith King ulti wasn't even forced out here. So yeah, kind of anticlimactic end here in the bottom lane.
Yeah, and during all that, the two supports from DC smoked again. They've burned through, what, 3 smokes already in the first 12 minutes? They're going to run out of smokes at this rate, so they need to make these smokes work, and unfortunately that last smoke did nothing.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some. Yeah, every hook not thrown out is a hook missed, you know what I mean?
That is true, but I don't think he even threw out the hook. I just feel like they didn't even find anyone.
Yeah. But I guess you're right.
Making a move on Tyrant to top.
He's going for it, but I don't think he can do the solo. Well, he's trying for it. He has 10 stick charges. 11 now. He does have to... Oh, he's actually going to get ravaged now. He might be in trouble. He pops the stick. He pops the... He doesn't have enough mana for the Dark Pact. Sorry, the Shadow Dance. Oh man, that is unfortunate.
That was a clutch clock hook. I think if Clockwork didn't get that hook off, I think Tide would have died there.
I think it was just like one stick charge short of having the Shadow Dance as well, which is also really unfortunate. If you had treads to trade Toggle and not a Midas, you would have got that kill though. That's so funny.
That is true. If he had tread rather than Midas and like a soul ring, not a soul ring, what are those? A Bassi, like it would have been a lot better.
Yeah. Now they're trying on the Faceless Void again. Sorry, on the Wraith King and not Terabyte. He's gonna stand and fight. He still has the ulti available. Trade toggling yet again. Sorry, Armlet toggling yet again. Now Snoop's smacking him down. And this, they can't even bring down the Wraith King one life. Okay, they finally managed to do it. 4 heroes around here, but TP team's coming in quick. Fenner here as well. Snoop's gonna pop his ultimate. Can they bring down the Wraith King? Shadowfiend charging up his ultimate, but no! Nice Chrono coming out from stun, but he catches his own slug as well. Is it enough though? Can they bring down this big scary Wraith King? Massive raids coming out from Ultra. And damn, double kill for him. And look at how much damage coming out from the right clicks from the Shadowfiend. Can they bring down the Disruptor as well? They're trying, and they do. 3 heroes down, and not one soul even lost for the side of DC.
Yes, unfortunately what happened there is DC, right? He got the great Chrono, cancelled the SF ulti and all this, but where was the boat? Where was the kind of the Static Storm? Like the supports are still level 5. This has become a real issue now because they need those ultimates to get kills.
That is a very good point you make. I feel like if we just had one of those kills available, that fight would have been a whole different story, right? Just some Coco.
Yeah, he would have been able to boat over the top or Static Storm the SF, and the double raise wouldn't have come out, or like they would have been more tanky. It would have just turned the whole fight.
Oh, and it looks like Void just TP into Daya in bottom, and he's getting destroyed. My god. This could cost him a tier 2 Shadow Shaman War committed wards as well. Oh man.
Yeah, the Shadow Shaman went for an unorthodox build. He's maxing out Shackles, right? So you normally see Shackles left at level 1 and max out Heck. But he just wants to hold that Void all game long.
4.3 seconds max duration at level 3. Holy, that makes sense why that Void was stuck there for so long actually. Now Cypress, he's gonna get caught again, and look at these wards hitting away. Shadowfiend pops the Requiem. No, I didn't have to bring down Jerick, but Jerick's out of mana and out of luck right now. Fenner, he could be in trouble though. Shadowfiend still right clicking away. Is it enough? Snoops, he pops his ultimate, and I think he's just taking too many fights right now. He's gonna get caught with his pants down, and he is dead. Alright, I don't usually
are just running away with this game.
I don't usually flame, but when you're playing Slock and you buy Hand of Midas, I don't think it's a recommended thing to do to fight. I don't know how you feel about that statement.
Yeah, the build is definitely contradictory to yourself, right? You buy Midas to just keep farming, to farm faster than your opponents and just get an item advantage and then fight. He bought a Midas and he's like, I'm gonna go kill now. Like, he should have definitely gone Treads.
I mean, Treads raindrops, it's a different situation fighting then, but anyways. That just happened, and yeah, DC have just ran away with this game in a space of about 5 minutes. We went, it's at 16 minutes at a 10k net worth difference. This game slowly, actually very rapidly, has fallen out of control of the hands of HiVE Gaming.
Yeah, this has definitely gone in City's favor now. Like SF is getting the farm he needs. Like SF has a full Shadow Blade back in his stash.
Oh man, oh man. Now we spoke about efficiency earlier, right? Okay, since these supports are not 6, I feel like I have to bring up this point again. That if, like I know they were trying to gank a lot and stuff, but if let's say the ganks are a little more well-timed to get the ancient stacks and stuff, and your TA is farming out the stacks, then you're gonna get levels much easier like that, don't you think? Like just being a little bit more efficient could make this game a little easier.
Yeah, definitely. Like I think the support should have understood that they need to give their TA and the Slock a good game, right? But like now that they gave the Slock a pretty decent lane. Like Slock had a free farm, goes for Midas, and Slock kind of just throws it away for his team by dying twice in a row now with this Midas. So now without any stacks in the jungle, there's nothing really for the supports, or I mean for the cores to fall back on, and supports are still trying to get to level 6.
Requiem coming out. Sorry to interrupt you, Gogaster, but oh! I don't know if you just saw that.
Yeah, I saw the Requiem.
Oh my god. Alright, the Shadow Fiend is in God tier mode at the moment. They can't do anything. Cypress gonna get caught here in the top lane as well. And that's such an easy kill for the Wraith King now. And this game, 17 minutes in, DC are sitting on 17 kills. I mean, hot damn.
Yeah, the whole game plan was to get these teamfight ultimates up, which they still don't have.
Jerick does manage to take a tower in the middle lane, so that is a nice little pickup.
And they'll take the bottom. Okay, never mind. Breaking set.
Oh, he's gonna get the tower deny as well. I think he will. Tier 2 falling rapidly. 2 TPs coming out, but is it enough? 3 TPs. Are they gonna TP in one at a time? This could be a disaster for HiVE, and it is a disaster. Cypress falling almost instantly. Jerick's here as well, but he's got no mana yet again, and they're forced to back away. Oh, I'm not quite sure why they came to defend that tower. But anyway.
I'm not sure why they're trying to fight.
Oh, man. Oh, that was a nice raise. That was a very
Like,
nice
to put
raise.
this into metaphor, HiVE is running into a battle with their revolvers with no bullets.
That's a pretty good metaphor. Sums it up. Disruptor and Kuga is still no ultimate. Oh, Disruptor has his ultimate now. They do. But Ravage is available, and this could actually mean a tier 3 tower. They're going to get the boat onto Alpha. Can they bring on the Shadow Fiend? Nice Chronos coming out from stun, but even better hookshot coming out from Session. Now, massive Ravage coming out as well. This fight is just chaos. Shadow Fiend does pop in the end, and Jerick trying to hit away. He kills the Clockwork. It's a 2 for 3 trade so far. Demonic trying to make it away with his life. Shadow Shaman Ward still sieging up this tower. And oh, Jerick's still going in. Can he bring on Fenner? But now Terabyte gets the stun off on TA and just smashes him down. 4 for 2 trade. Shadow Shaman Ward still sieging up the tower. Still surviving, and now Wraith King managing. They might actually bring down the tower. Stun, forced to buy back. Can he do anything? No, Chronosphere is down. Terabyte still hitting away. This might be the first tier 3 of the game, and it is before the 20-minute mark. They managed to bring down that tier 3 tower.
Yeah, that was definitely a great fight for DC. Getting the tower as well. I just feel like the HiVE supports are just too far behind. The cores are not too far behind. Like, they don't actually have the damage to take the team fights. Like, they're supposed to be the lineup with the team fights, yet they can't take the team fights. This is really bad for them.
Yeah, it is quite a difficult position to be if you have gaming right now. I have to agree with you there.
Yeah, like, HiVE Gaming's only option is to kind of split the map now up and farm. But the problem is you have an SF with the Shadow Blade, so he can run around and get solo kills with his Requiem and Shadow Blade. You have a Clockwork who's, like, designed getting solo kills around the map. And then you have Shadow Shaman with large amounts of lockdown. You have Wraith King with... Okay, Wraith King doesn't have a blink. I'm presuming he's going blink. Oh, he does have a blink now, it's in Korea. So, it's going to be really hard for them to farm on the map without actually just getting picked off.
That is a very good point to make. Now, it seems like in recent times, Templar's Assassins have been going for the power trades over the phase for quite some time now. It seems Jerick opted for the phase, but can you maybe give us some elaboration to why TAs go for power trades instead of phase boots in recent times now?
Well, okay, so Tier's biggest problem, like my opinion is right, Tier's biggest problem is he's a great mid-game hero and he snowballs really well, but his late game is mediocre, right? So phase boots allows you to snowball that earlier mid-game, but treads allows you to actually scale a little bit better, and I'm pretty sure treads is actually better for farming. So it's a much better farming tool because of the attack speed, and then you can obviously do your tread switching to keep your mana efficient. So a lot of tiers are going for treads and then farming stacks, farming jungle, getting farm, getting the items they need to snowball rather than just trying to get kills, which is what phase boots is designed for.
All right.
So I prefer treads, but phase boots it doesn't make that big of a difference. It's generally player preference.
Okay. Okay. Now, talking about player preference, or rather the state of this game, Roshan is getting threatened. Shadow Fiend hasn't opted to walk into the pit just yet, so it's not the... Actually, this Roshan is going down pretty fast. This Red King is critting for almost 800 damage. And doesn't look like HiVE, even no Wolf can even try contest this Roshan at the moment.
This Red King's got monster farm. If he gets a hold of someone right now, they just generally die.
I mean, these guys are scouting. They're going around the jungle, Void and Slock, but they're not going to find anybody. This Roshan still dropping relatively quickly. Okay, this Rosh is not all that fast without the Shadow Fiend here. No
yeah, this Rosh is definitely going to go towards DC. Like, HiVE have no idea. But one thing I want to iterate is, right, Void and Slock going through the jungle together to look for a kill. How does that combo work together to get a kill, right? Slock can't hit inside Chrono. So wouldn't you rather have, like, Void and Kunkka working together, Void and Disruptor, or your Slock farms?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you could have the Slock there. Like, if that, I don't know, if you are playing that gank, you want your Slock to be there, you roam the Void and your Disruptor around and you have your Slock. Okay, he actually can't scout the Shadow Blade, he only gets the Shadow Blade now, so yeah, not quite sure what the Slock is even doing there. I know, I think HiVE are looking strapped for ideas right now.
Yeah, HiVE, they have to take team, so it's the only way back into this game, and they have to win those.
He actually finds the Shadow Shaman here in the backlines. Can he bring him down? But no, Clemmer Cake is available. Massive Ravage coming out from Demonic. Is it enough though? Aegis is popped on the Shadow Fiend. Chrono comes out, but not doing all that much. Demonic, he's forced to back away. And Shadow Shaman didn't fall eventually. Jerick is blinking in, but still hasn't managed, not just enough damage to bring down the Tide Hunter. Terabyte, he's going in, he's still trying to fight. He still has the ulti available. He's diving in deep. Can he bring anybody down? The 4-star coming out, but just looks like a miscommunication. And now, HiVE actually managed to back away all their heroes.
Middle tower.
It's a 2-for-1 trade so far, but the tier 2 still looks like it's gonna fall.
Yeah, it's definitely a good fight for HiVE. It's something they need to do, use their ultimates to get kills. The problem is once their ultimates are gone, they're out of juice. But they managed to take down Wraith.
Can they bring on the Shadowfiend now? Shadowfiend, he's gonna force stuff in fact. Now Terabyte, he gets a stun on Jerick and he's critting him up for so much damage, it's actually unbelievable. Can he bring on Jerick though? Jerick's trying to juke up. He gets the blink off, but it's not enough.
Dire's middle tower
Alright.
is under attack.
There's so much stuff going on. I needed to zoom out actually a little bit more. But now another stun comes on. Can they bring on the Void? Nope. Stunned. He's just gonna leap away. Tier 2 does fall now eventually. And TA is down for 35 seconds. Rating ultimate on cooldown for about 2 minutes. And do they actually want to set it on high ground here? Shadow Shaman does not have wards as well. But Shadowfiend's gonna hit it up anyway.
HiVE do have their ultimates, besides Chrono, so they can still fight and defend their high ground. I'm pretty sure the best move for DC right here is to just keep them locked in their base, farm the sides of the map until they get their BKBs up for their next level of items, and then just finish the game off. They decided to go for the Shrine, which is a good like map control play, so this is definitely the way to take it. Don't force the high ground if you don't need to.
Yeah, well, we saw just from that last fight, getting 2 kills gave HiVE about 1500 gold swing there. So, yeah, they have a lead, but they don't want to play too aggressively because they have to lose one big team fight, and that's like 5, 6, 8 gold swing, and the momentum could shift very, very quickly.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you're ahead, you want to stay ahead. If you throw one fight, you're not ahead anymore. They just blew 2 dusts and disrupted ulti on an illusion.
And they were smoked up too. They revealed the smoke. Oh, that's unfortunate. They're still going for this though. They're looking for people. But yeah, I don't think they can do this. Okay, Clockwork, he gets found. They have enough damage to bring on the clock. There's no Ravage available on the Titan, but he actually has it in 5 seconds. This could be a disaster, but nice hook out from Mr. Session. But now, Alpha hitting away. They get the Titan in the boat, but it's not enough. Slark, he's trying to pick off people here in the backline. But no. Terabyte blinks in and he just destroys that Slark. Now Cypress, he could be in trouble as well. Can they catch him? Can they catch the Skunk? And this should be a relatively easy kill. You find Cypress and he just gets smacked down. 2 heroes down. Everybody here ready. Ravage still not used, and this could mean the next lane of... Oh, actually there's still a lane of Rax top. It could be in the next tier 3. Could mean Rax. Buybacks are available for the side of the Dire though. 1 buyback used.
They're gonna have to buy back to defend this. But this has become a sad game for Slark. When you're a Slark and you can't even solo kill supports because they have the items to survive you, it becomes really tough.
And oh my god, Wraith King just destroying people here in the backline. His ulti is forced out, but they don't care. They're just going for the objectives, trying to take the base. And now Alpha, he's gonna get in here. You're channeling up the Requiem, pops it onto the Kunkka, and so much damage coming on. He is dead. Chrono does come out to no avail. First lane of Rax falls, and this might just be the GG here and now. Melee Rax falls now as well. What more can they get? Man, they want to go straight up for the fountain dives. They don't even care about Raxes right now.
Yeah, they're so far ahead. 21k gold ahead. Like, this is just now, they can just finish this game and not have to worry about much.
Oh, Shadowfiend. He actually could be in trouble here. They get the bounce off on him. They pop the dust. Shadowfiend's actually gonna die here. Oh my god. The Death Requiem. Okay, that was so close actually. That's unbelievable. Now, Gloves coming out as well. Terabyte, he could be in trouble. He's out. He's still on cooldown for 93 seconds. Tidehunter blinks in though. Fenner blinking in as well. And TA is dead. Buyback is available. Kungo boat comes out, but actually catches Mr. Demonic. But is it enough? Terabyte blinking in and doing so much damage still. Can he survive though? TA does manage to bring down the Wraith King. But they don't care. They're just going. They're just fighting. They don't care. This is a bar brawl right now. Jerick trying to hit away. Trying to bring down the Tidehunter, but he just doesn't have the damage. Tidehunter gets glimpsed back though. But Glimmer Kick does get popped on him. Session, he's gonna fall. 3 heroes dead. Tidehunter's gonna TP out. Okay, that was a little bit lack of discipline coming out from the side of the DC boys.
Yeah, they just wanted to finish the game now. Like, it did pretty much die, a large amount of them. Like, 4 of them died. But they did force out 2 buybacks. 1 on Tier, 1 on Disruptor. And I'm pretty sure there was a Void buyback as well somewhere during there.
Oh, we can check that out. Void buyback on cooldown 4. Okay, he's just 6.
No, okay, he didn't buy back.
Yeah.
They did force out a whole bunch of buybacks, which does give them easier win conditions, because once you kill those heroes again, obviously they can't buy back. So it does make the game easier for them to finish if they find the pick-off. But giving away so much gold and so much experience to the enemy just to try finish early, probably not worth it.
Well, were they even trying to finish early? They were like diving base and stuff. It was just a I feel
Yeah,
like
you
if they
don't
just went for the next 2 stages of racks, they would have just called GG and moved on with the game. You know what I mean?
Man, don't you know SA pubs? You just kill them in fountain a few times, they call GG, you win. You don't have to take buildings.
Oh yeah, dude. The tilt is much more important than the racks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. Who plays objective gaming when you play emotional gaming?
Oh, that is very, very true. Oh man. Ah, that's quite funny actually. Alpha trying to farm up his souls again.
I feel like the next play from HiVE should definitely be a smoke right now once they have their ultimates up, which I'm pretty sure they
Actually
do. Yep, there's the smoke. They've also got DD in the bottle of TA.
Disruptor got rooted there by that stupid ancient man. That was actually funny. Slock leading the front lines. He has a Shadow Blade as well. But these guys are
He's
all...
super far ahead of his team though, so he needs to be careful.
Who used the scan? Oh, Daya used their own scan. They didn't find anybody. And all the DC heroes are very clumped up together. So if they don't get a pick off very fast, I feel like we're just going to see a Titan respond with the Ravage in this next engagement.
Yeah, HiVE playing very disciplined. They're just farming around each other. They're not looking to get picked off or anything. They know the only way that DC get comeback gold from this is to get pick-offs. So DC are just going to take over the enemy jungle now, farm that up a bit, while HiVE just... I mean, DC are going to... Yeah, they're both taking over each other's jungles. I'm just confused on who's who.
Yeah, it happens.
Damn players changing teams.
Oh yeah, you gotta be like old man RockLee. You don't change teams, you just change professions. You go from Masters player to a Masters caster. What a legend.
Masters player to part-time Masters caster. Don't get any assumptions here.
Yeah, I'm just blaming the vet for holding you to contract, man. You know you want to come join me in the co-box more often.
Dude, I want that billions.
Alright, Blink's going on, and oh my god, Cypress just got destroyed by the crit.
Yeah, that's the power of Wraith King, man. If he's ahead, he just kills you.
Oh, Wraith King, he's gonna pop his Aegis. Oh, his ultimate at least. Now, Shadow Fiend, he doesn't care. Oh, that is a nice Ravage coming out from Demonic. Oh my god, Requiem coming out now too. So much things going on, but Wraith King just hitting for so much damage. And now Slock, he's man versus the world right now, or rather fish versus the world. TA, he's blinking in here as well, but Jarek, he's gonna get stunned up now. And they just hitting away, and oh my god, that crit though. It's a disaster. And GG's finally called.
And GG's called. Yeah. I feel like, so HiVE made a few crucial mistakes in the early game of taking team fights when they should have, especially like when your carry buys a Midas, like he should definitely not be fighting.
Yeah, I have to agree. Also things like not stacking the Ancients and stuff when you have a hero like TA and you need that levels on your support. It just helps you catch up. But anyway, that was the first game. Let's see what they bring to the fray in the second. Anyways, we'll be on break from the stream for a little while. Let's see you guys in game 2. Stomp, man. And actually, that was a very, very short break coming out from these two teams, and the second game is now live. In the bans department, we got a similar stuff. Venomancer first ban from HiVE, and okay, they take out the clockwork this time. That is a good ban, I actually think.
Yeah, I think the Rubik ban didn't do anything for them. It wasn't really necessary. But I'm surprised HiVE just jumped into this game, not wanting to take like a 5-minute break. Like most teams, especially like when a game goes that bad, that fast, you kind of just want to recollect yourself, think about what went wrong and all that, and then move into the second game. But they just want to jump straight into it. They think they know what's went wrong, and they're gonna try to change it up.
Yeah. Hopefully they discuss that stuff during the game. I mean, I feel like at the end of that game, they had some time to discuss things. I don't think there was much, like, I would say, hope left. But anyways, DC take out the Bristleback in the Darkseer again, like, just standard heroes taken out. But I've opened up with an Earthshaker first pick. That's interesting as well.
It's a very good opening hero. Like we do it a lot in XD, is we just pick up the Earthshaker, right? The hero can play mid, it can play 4-position support, it can play offlane, it opens up your draft a lot, and it's a very strong hero in this current meta. So it's a hero that offers you lots of team fight, lots of stun, lots of ganking, and it can go anywhere. So it doesn't reveal anything to your opponents, and it's a good hero, so it's a good opener. And DC picking up Disruptor again.
Alright, so
Oh wait, there was Disrupt on HiVE last time.
Yeah, well, still 100% Disruptor pick rate in the series. Seems good.
Oh, 100% Bristleback ban rate.
100% Venomancer ban rate.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now we're just grasping for straws for something to say.
Dude, we have a lot to say, dude. Okay, let me guess my prediction that's gonna come out your second pick. Okay, so they banned out the Darkseer that goes with Disruptor. What is another hero that combos super well with Disruptor?
Conquer. Oh,
yeah,
Juggernaut.
Jug.
Juggernaut's not one of those heroes that combo particularly well with Disruptor, but you do get kill potential with your kinetic field, so it could work.
It's also nice to have the Disruptor when you have a Juggernaut, because Disruptor is one of the better heroes against Jug as well. Disrupt that static storm in fights. I don't know. Is it a good hero against Juggernaut?
Against Juggernaut, if you get the jump on the Juggernaut, yes. If you don't get the jump on the Juggernaut, no, because you'll just spin through your whole ultimate or spin through your glimpse, and then you have no impact on the hero.
Alright.
But now, Juggernaut, Disruptor versus Legion Commander. Legion Commander is a very strong offlaner, especially against a dual lane, so I'm hoping to have another hero in mind here to just help out this lane.
I was actually about to say the same thing, and Legion Commander is actually a good hero against Juggernaut, full stop. That disabled through BKB, a hell of a lot of physical damage. I like this Legion Commander pick a lot.
Yeah. The one problem with HiVE right now is we're hoping they pick up more in their draft is some sort of range hero that can just deal with the healing ward, because you don't want to leave that healing ward up the whole fight. Like, you need something that can just kill it quickly, so I'm hoping they pick up some sort of range or something that can just get rid of it, like ads or creeps or something that you summon.
Okay. I'm sure that they still got 3 picks left in their draft.
Yeah, they definitely.
Yeah, they'll get something.
10 seconds remaining.
No,
I feel like the pick for HiVE here is something that either directly counters their Juggernauts or just secures their lanes more.
Alright. Listen, I consider Legion Commander like one of the better counters to Juggernaut in the game, or at least in the offlane position.
Yeah, he's definitely good against Juggernaut, and he's also one of those heroes that, like, if you want to gank a Juggernaut, he's easy, because you can duel him whether Juggernaut's spinning or not, and just hold him in place for your team to kill him.
Yeah, and they got like, and they have Earthshaker as well, which is like instant disable with the Echo Slam once he gets once he gets some farm and levels. I mean, these two heroes from HiVE I'm liking a lot at the beginning stages of this game.
Yeah, they can definitely bang a Juggernaut at any stage. You can fissure from the fog, you can blink in and echo and keep him stunned forever. So they have ways to kill the Juggernaut. Let's hope he has some support with him when these moves are being made, or he just reads the map well.
So HiVE actually showing a lot of respect to DC. They've taken out the Clockwork, the Tidehunter, and the Shadow Fiend from last game, so they really don't want to put up with any of that shit. But now they did leave the Magnus in the pool, and DC did go for it.
Yeah, the Jug Mag. So this could be, what, a mid-mag or an off-lane mag? Most likely an off-lane. You don't see it mid-played that much. In the SA scene it is played a bit, but most international teams do run it in the off-lane. And it's one of those heroes that are hard to deal with in the off-lane, right? You stand out of position, he skews you into the tower. You try to gang him, he skews to the tower for safety. So he's not easy to kill, but he is easy to stop from getting levels, as he's not particularly the tankiest or the strongest.
Yeah. Yeah, that is very true. But yeah, Juggernaut Magnus is a combo we've seen a lot in the past. Team IG, probably the people who pioneered that, and they just picked it so much during the DAC. But it's kind of like fallen off a little. Like Juggernaut has really fallen out of favor, I would say, in this recent meta. Just
Yeah,
a
he
wee bit.
definitely has. And the one thing we saw in the last game is, right, the supports didn't make many stacks. Like, it was a very small amount of stacks that were made. And when you run a Jug Mag, you want to focus a lot on stacking your jungle, right? You want to empower that Jug, and he just goes through the jungle and cleans up an extra 3,000 gold easy. So let's hope the support's on top of that and actually get their levels in time. Okay, well, this is DC. DC played really well last game, but in fact, both teams didn't make stacks. So let's just hope they focus more on that.
Yeah, yeah. HiVE looking for their third pick now, and they do pick up a Dazzle, which is also quite a nice pick, I think, especially with the Legion Commander.
Yeah, it's good with Legion because if Legion duels, right, Legion can blink and he can duel a target. Okay, they picked up the Oracle, but Legion blinks and duels the target, right? And if the Legion's going to lose that duel, Dazzle just graze him. Legion doesn't lose the duel, and he keeps the guy disabled for the whole duration. But now they picked up the Oracle. That's a direct counter to Legion. Legion duels, Oracle ulti. Legion doesn't get the damage.
Yeah. But I feel like Oracle's also one of those heroes. If that Legion duels, it's like a 3-hit also. So it's like, yeah, it's alright.
Yeah. Oracle, if he gets caught out by Legion or even an Earthshaker can solo the hero as well, like Oracle dies. But if you're a good Oracle player, it can have a lot of impact. It's not picked up that much in this current meta though, but it does make me think they might want to go for a Haskar here.
Oh man, that would be an interesting pick to say the least. I like Haskar, Juggernaut. That'll be a... Once the mid game comes, if DC have a decent start in the early game, it'll just be a snowball.
Yeah, it'll be a definite snowball. And the thing is, like, even though Empower doesn't give ranged heroes cleave, that extra damage on a Haskar is actually disgusting. And he attacks so fast, he will just destroy your heroes during that Oracle ulti.
Oh, 100%. HiVE pick up... Ooh, they picked up a Terrorblade. This is a hero I haven't seen for quite some time, but this is a nice pick, especially considering you have a Dazzle and you have the Legion Commander, which is kind of like a counter to Terrorblade. So, seems like a good TB game, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a good TB game as long as he's not getting RP'd into Disrupt ulti. Like, if that happens, Terrorblade is just dead. Like, there's no way he survives any of that. Well, he has the Grave, but during Disrupt ulti, he can't Sunder anyway, and he'll probably just die. So as long as he's positioned well, or his supports are able to keep him alive during, like, the disables the enemy throw at him, it's a good pick.
It is a good pick. And I think we have to... Alright, this is a topic we can touch on in the game, but, like, how we spoke last game about, like, the Slock playing aggressive in the beginning stages of the game, right? On the Tidehunter. I feel Terrorblade is another one of those heroes. You pop Metamorphosis the minute you get to lane against the Magnus, and you can just zone him out.
Yeah, you can zone him out really easy, but without... So he has a Dazzle as his other support and an Earthshaker, right? If Earthshaker's not there, and they can't blow him up during the fissure duration stun, which is not a very long duration stun, it's like 1 second, and then 1.25 and 1.5. Like, they need to blow him up really fast, otherwise he just scares away and he lives.
That is
so they
true.
could waste Metamorphosis, but the thing about it is, right, you pop Metamorphosis, you try to kill the Magnus, he scares away, you kill the creeps and you push the tower. Mag can't really stop that, all he has is Shockwave.
That is true. But, well, if you do that at level 1, yeah, I guess so, that is true. That is true.
So kill potential on the Magnus is limited, but you can turn and attempt to kill onto the Magnus into an objective.
For sure. Now, HiVE, looking for their first pick. They need a mid-hero still. What would be your guess of what they're going to go for here?
Okay, so they banned the Haskar. They don't want to deal with that, which is good. And then Pack is also banned. So you got a Terrorblade and Legion Commander right now. Those are super greedy farming cores, right? They all want their items. You got an Earthshaker. Earthshaker's a 4 position. He looks like a 4 position in this game, most likely. He wants his items. Like an Earthshaker wants that 14-15 minute blink with his Tranquil Boots. So now these are all heroes that just want to farm. You cannot pick a mid here that is greedy. They need a mid that will come online at like the 10-minute mark and will just go make space for the team. Because they need someone to make that space.
Alright, so the puck, like that, what you just described is like puck 101, right? Now that that's taken out in the pool, what do you suggest?
And they chose Mirana. It's interesting. I probably would have chosen Queen of Pain over Mirana. But Mirana does the same thing as Queen of Pain in a sense. You know, it's good at split pushing. It's good at ganking. That Moonlight Shadow is really good for ganking. It's a weaker Queen of Pain in my opinion, but it's one of those heroes, if you do get that arrow off, you can just kill anything. And it's got an escape. So it's decent. I don't know how it'll fare in the mid lane, especially if it's a mid mag. Like now, DC can choose. They can run this mag mid if they want, because Mirana's not going to out harass a mag, or it's not going to harass a mag out of the lane.
All right, that makes a lot of sense. So yeah, I kind of I don't favor Mirana all that much at the moment, but yeah, picking it 5th pick when your opponent still has their last pick can put you in quite a rough position if they pick like something like a Templar Assassin now, which Mirana can't do all that much against in the lane. Oh, they go for Storm.
They go for Storm. It's a pretty good pick, right? So Storm, their lockdown is Earthshaker and Legion Commander, right? That's all they have, and then Arrow. You're not going to hit an Arrow on Storm. Most likely not going to hit an Arrow on Storm. So their lockdown is very limited, and one of their lockdown heroes, which is the Legion Commander, is easily countered by an item like Lincoln's. And Storm loves to build Lincolns, especially against like heroes where there's only one stun that can really stop you. So this could be a good Storm. If the Storm starts to snowball, I can just see him carrying this game away and just carrying it solo and not needing help. So this will be interesting. They do have the Earthshaker Mirana combo, which used to be an old combo in Dota. This is like 10 patches ago, where you just fissure into the Mirana arrow and just like secure yourself kills. So they do have that.
And
but Storm,
prior to level 6, Storm is a very killable hero with that combo.
Yeah, prior to 6, oh well, even after 6, right? You just fissure, and if the arrow hits before you can zip, he's dead. He's most likely dead.
That is very true.
The thing is, Storm, right? He just jumps onto Dazzle every fight. That's going to be his target. That's who he's going to kill. It's going to be Dazzle or Earthshaker, and those heroes cannot do anything against Storm unless they have the items for it. They don't have the heroes to help save them. Like, unless Mirana gets like a godly arrow or Storm messes up, it's going to be... This Mirana's going to have to do a lot of work in the early game, in the mid lane, to actually make sure the Storm doesn't snowball.
Alright, that makes a lot of sense. Alright, I'm back. Sargon is blasting us in the
got
chat,
the
by
tower
the way.
levels.
He says,
What?
He says, Dazzle can solo Zono Mag easy. What a guy. What a ledge.
I wouldn't say easy. The Mag knows what he's doing, I bet.
Oh, get told off on stream, Sargon. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. This is a politically correct stream. Nobody's telling anybody off. It's all good. And DC again with a very quick smoke TPs, getting down these wards. Oh, but Cypress also, he upped his game, gets down a nice ward here, scouts out the ruins.
Lots of smokes and TPs, getting these wards down.
Blocking out the smoke camp again. Seems good.
So we have a 4-position Earthshaker here who went Stout Shield again, okay? I don't understand, right? You're playing 4 position. Why are you going Stout Shield? Your whole purpose, okay, especially on Earthshaker, right? Your purpose is to not be shown on the map. You don't want people to know where you are. You want to be running around. When they make a play, you throw the fissure, or when you want to make a play, you throw the fissure from fog or wherever, and then you get the kill. So now going with the Stout Shield first, you're buying this item so that you don't get harassed of like an area or a lane.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that is questionable to say the least.
Like, what I would have liked to see this Earthshaker do, right, what I do a lot in my games, is I buy boots first, I get 1 Tango, 1 Clarity, and a Smoke. You go position yourself by the enemy shrine, by mid, and you just wait for that courier, and you just snipe at level 1 with boots. Easy. Even if the courier is under the tower, you can run it down and kill it. There's nothing they can do to save that courier.
Yeah, I think, was it GH who showed us all that trick during Epicenter?
Yeah, he showed it on the side, but on the Radiant side it's just as easy. So I'm not too sure about the Stout Shield pickup, but it's probably just player preference. Yeah. And let's see if this Mirana goes for the GG arrow, the range creep to push the lane. Nope, he chooses not to.
Oh, and the range creep actually gets denied. Oh man, Storm Spirit, what a player. So yeah, middle lane starting off rather questionable for this Mirana. Not getting that sweet range creep hit. Top lane, it looks like Mr. Stunt should have a decent time. Oh, I say that Article's charging up his nonsense. And he's gonna get kind of zoned. Actually, Glimpse coming out at level 1 here from Fenner, but Stunt, he's gonna smack these people up. But he actually leveled the press the attack level 1, so yeah, he's kind of tanky.
Yeah, press the attack doesn't do all that much for you in this lane. I guess at level 1 you can take off the stun from Fortune's End, but it doesn't do anything against Glimpse or Thunderstrike.
We'd like to have seen him take the passive and just try.
Yeah, I would have
more.
Definitely taken the passive.
Bottom lane, Magnus, he's doing okay against this 2 lane. He's almost got his level 2. What did he take? Did he take Skewer level 1? Oh no, he took
Shockwave. You see, this Mag, what he should be doing this with Skewer level 1. If the Dazzle wants to right click him, you right click him back. As soon as the Dazzle makes a misstep, you just skewer him straight back to your tower and you get an easy kill.
Alright.
Like, you have a Pullman shield, this doesn't. Just hit him back.
So like now, you could have skewered him on the tower.
Yeah. Yeah, you could have skewered him under tower, easy.
Oh man. Alright, hopefully Demonic watches us and he learns from his mistakes. Easiest kill of Magnus's life.
And
But-
Mirana's actually winning mid, which is...
Oh. Arrowed the big creeper as well.
I'm surprised Mirana's actually getting like a CS lead on this because like Storm has an easier ability called Static Remnants where you can just push the lane under the Mirana's tower over and over and over again. And Mirana doesn't have the greatest attack to just farm under his tower and it'll just force him to miss lost hits.
No natural sustain as well with the harass from overload. Top lane though, this Legion Commander, they are really putting pressure on this guy. But now Cypress has TP to the top lane as well, trying to help out his good old trustable off lane Mr. Stunt.
The difference is, right, this top lane is putting pressure with 2 heroes for this mag. I mean for this Legion Commander, where this Dazzle is kind of solo zoning this mag. He might have overstayed his welcome though, yeah.
He
with
might be in real
TPing
trouble.
with the
Oh
glimpse.
man, disrupt the year as well. He's gonna pop his heal. Can he actually make it out of this? Oh, Skewer gets committed and that should be a nice, easy kill for Demonic and he actually gets first blood from that. Feels good,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, that's a huge bonus to him. Now
Oh,
he
but
can
a
get
nice
his
stun
bits.
coming out from Cypress in the middle lane, but oh, no mana for the arrow. Rather unfortunate. And Alpha's just gonna pop himself as well, so he's all good. Okay, 3 minutes in. Other than that first blood, this game has been, yeah, it's been okay for both teams.
Yeah, this mag's gonna be able to get his bits now and finish off a per-man shield if he wants it. He can then just sustain in this lane easy. He decides not to go for the per-man shield. It's an interesting choice, but player preference.
Stunt, he's hit his level 3 and he's off lane as well. Suffered no deaths.
Yeah, this is where he's gonna start becoming a nuisance, right? He's got overwhelming odds. Just gonna spam it onto this Juggernaut. Juggernaut didn't get healing ward. He does have a salve though. And he's just gonna get his farm now.
Looks like these supports looking to make some fancy rotations, trying to stack up the jungle. Will they get the stacks though? Fenner's gonna get the stack. Session, yeah, they get both the stacks. Seems good, feels good.
Yeah, this is nice to see, right? They got the Mag Juggernaut. They're focusing on getting these stacks in jungle. Like, these supports are not a really good duo to gang with. So forget about the ganking, forget about the killing. Just secure your lanes, get the jungle stacked, and just give your Juggernaut a good game, and have faith that he'll carry you.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do, man. That's what you gotta do. Alpha,
Dire's bottom tower is
it's a
under
relatively
attack.
quiet game. Oh, but they have committed a Metamorph in the bottom lane. Magnus is farming jungle, and they're pushing this bottom tower. Can they do it in this Metamorph is the question. Yeah, it looks like Magnus returning to the lane.
Generally, you see meta used at the 5 or 6 minute mark. I can't remember exactly when
When the card
a
comes.
wagon spawns, when the card comes. That's when you generally want to do it, so that you have that extra push.
But oh, while we say that, there's action going down hectic here in the middle lane. It's a 2-for-1 trade. Storm. And that was actually quite an engagement that went in the middle lane. It's a 500 gold swing in favor of Dire, getting both those kills. But I think Mirana did get the Storm kill before she died, so not too bad for her.
Yeah, Mirana definitely got the experience over the Storm there, which helps her a lot in this lane. But the Storm is still higher experience than the Mirana, so that kill definitely helps her. But it was not a favorable trade as it was a 2-for-1.
Alright. But I mean, they dropped the tier 1 tower to what, half HP?
They're ganging Mirana again.
Oh, they're going for it. Can they do it? Vena's here. She still has the leap available, not too much stress. Oh, but the freaking glimpse comes out and now Jerick has his 6. Oh, he's in real trouble. But nice stun coming from Cypress. Alpha, he's out of mana. Kitty could be fine. Is she gonna make it to the field? Oh, she doesn't. She pops the ulti though. Is it enough? Nope, she falls. That's a second death for this Mirana in the middle lane.
That was an interesting play by Mirana, right? She popped her Moonlight Shadow, hoping to save her, then uses her Star Storm, so the fade duration resets again to another 2.5 seconds. She could have either, her play there was to either pop the Moonlight Shadow and pray that it pops off in time that she lives, or go for the Star Storm straight into an arrow and go for a kill.
Yeah, that is a good point.
Like, you can't try go for both. That's a greedy play, to try go for the kill and to survive.
And I feel like she could have went for the Moonlight Shadow. I don't know if she didn't have a 6 there or what, but she could have went for it a little sooner if she was gonna try use it.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe she thought she could make it through the field. I'm not quite sure. Now
And they're
Stan, he's
ganging-
gonna get found by 3 heroes. Storm Spirit is here. He's got an Illusion Rune as well, and that should be a relatively easy kill for the side of the die. He's gonna try TP out, but not good enough, and that's a killing spree for the Storm Spirit.
Yeah, the Storm is having a fantastic start. Might not be leader of CS, but he's got a lot of kills. 3 kills, only 1 death.
Top of net worth, only behind the Terrorblade. Whereas had a pretty good time here in the bottom lane, to say the least. Sitting at 41 CS, 27 denies, and they're going to try to bring down this Magnus. He does have the skill available, but is it enough? Cypress here as well, and that's an easy kill for the Radiant. And now, Meta used, and they might be able to get the first hour of this game.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, right? You attempt to go for the kill on the mag, whether you get it or not. Use the Terrorblade Metamorphosis to take the tower. And they have the cart now. You see, this is the 7-minute mark when it finally gets delayed. So it does spawn at the 6-minute mark, if I'm not mistaken. And they can take the tower.
Feels good, man. Kitty doing some decent damage here to the middle tower as well, getting what, 200 damage on it.
Dire's structures are
I'm not gonna find.
I'm interested to see this Mirana build this game, right? Do you think she's gonna go for the normal axe build that old Mirana is used to with the blink dagger, or do you think she's gonna go for more right-clicking build?
I don't know. I think she's gonna buy Hand of Midas this game. Actually, I have a
Do you
feeling
think she's gonna go for the Midas? She is saving up gold, so it is a reasonable thing.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about. I've seen a lot of different builds in Mirana. I've seen people still go for the Ags in professional scene. I've seen people skip it completely and go like straight right-click items. But I don't know. I feel like it's a very open hero to build in itemization, at least.
I think particularly in this game, right-click build is the way to go. Like, think about the heroes they have, right? They have Disruptor ulti, that's how they shoot. They have Oracle with her, I think it's Fate's Edict, yeah, Fate's Edict, that makes you 100% magic immune. Like, do you really want to be trying to throw everything you have into magic when they have great things against magic?
Oh, misses that arrow. But the Oracle also
Then
has
you've also got a
disarmament.
Juggernaut with right? Blade
Yeah.
Fury, so magic damage I don't feel is the way to go.
Oh man, they're making a play on this Mirana, and the play to go is death for her actually. Now Legion Commander is going to TP in, but not managing to find anything else. Oh, he might actually find the courier. Can he do it? Oh, one more hit, not managing to do it. Fenner TPing out. And that's the third death for this Mirana. That's rather unfortunate. And nope, she answered our question. She's rushing the Ags straight away. Brown boots straight into that Aghanim's.
Okay, so the benefit of Axe, even though I've like a whole bunch of negatives, is it does allow her to split push really well, right? Allows her to just push out waves really quick and get out. She is playing against a Disruptor though, that if she does get caught, she's in a bit of trouble. And a Storm, which is also really good against push, so I would have preferred the right-click build, but the Axe build can work if she reads the map right and reads the player movements.
Terrorblade seems he's rushing his... what is it? Not
He's gonna go for Dragon Lance.
Dragon Lance first. I just forgot the item's name. So
I'm surprised he didn't go for Treads though. Like, Treads will allow him to jungle with the Aquila really easily and to farm up the Dragon Lance really fast. But some Terrorblades do like to rush the Dragon Lance fast, like before Treads.
Man, I missed the patch when Helm of the Dominator was like insanely broken. You just pick that up on Terrorblade. You go Treads, Dragon Lance, Helm of the Dominator, and like in the mid game you could just 1v5 with those early game items. It was ridiculous.
Another reason why I'd prefer the Treads, right, over the Dragon Lance is you can then Tread switch while you're summoning your illusions and stuff to farm the jungle to be efficient with your mana.
Yep, 100%. And now
Amarana killing the Disruptor, I'm not sure where that actually happened. Middle.
that actually did happen in the middle. While you were talking, I went to the top lane because I thought Juggernaut was going to kill the Legion Commander. He actually committed an Omni Slash and he didn't get the kill, so that's a pretty good trade for them. And he does have the Shrine available. Okay, he doesn't have Shrine available. He will be up in 15 seconds. Because Legion Commander is actually not doing too bad in the farm department, actually. Sitting at almost 3k net worth. Has his Phase Boots, got Raindrops.
So he's 500 above the mag, who's his opponent's like position. He's not doing too bad.
Yeah, he's alright. Now, what do you think about those Mag's leveling choices here on Mr. Demonic?
Max leveling choices. Okay, maxing in power, yeah, that's standard. Normally you see 2 in skewer over 1. Well, okay, when I say normally, last time I watched a pro mag game was a couple of months ago, but it was 2. I think now it might be 1, but I'm not 100%. But definitely maxing in power is the way to go. Like, you have the Jug who wants to use it. You have Storm, who it doesn't benefit 100%, but it still gives benefit. Like, just the damage allows it to get pickles a lot easier. So yeah, maxing in power is the way to go, especially for them to clear out these stacks in their jungle. Like, they have a triple stack in the jungle. They have 1 triple stack. Yeah, okay, they've only got 1 triple stack at the moment. I thought they had more.
Alright. And I guess the only time you're really going to max your Shockwave is when you want to be contesting the lane, and that lane was a lost lane anyway, right?
Yeah, when you want to be contesting the lane, and like, Empower still helps you to contest the lane, right? You have better right click than your opponent, but that's only if you're 1v1ing. When you max your Shockwave is when you want to farm and contest the lane at the same time, and I doubt that was going to happen in this lane. It's not like he was going to out-harass Terrorblade, like he's got Dazzle there just to constantly heal him and keep him full HP. So I think it's the right build.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Mirana, she almost got enough money for her next part of her Aghanim, so she's like, more or less halfway there. She has just picked up 2 kills now, so she got 1 kill now. She had that other kill earlier in the game.
She's only 200 gold behind the Storm, and then Terrorblade is obviously the net worth, and she is above the Juggernaut, so she's doing pretty well for herself. I'm still waiting to see Mirana to be a bit more active, right? So most Miranas they'll get up, like, they'll normally go for a cooler phase before they rush the axe and try to move around the map and find those kills with your arrow. This I'm pretty sure Mirana's been mostly mid this game, so it's a different approach to the hero. It's something I don't see very often, but it seems to be working. She's getting her net worth up.
I mean, that's what I was saying. The way she was playing, I thought she was definitely going for Hand of Midas, just to scale that little better, keep up with the Juggernaut, with the Empower. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Top lane starting to push in a little bit.
Yeah, one of the big mistakes is trying to keep up with the Juggernaut with Empower, right? The way to keep up with it is to find the Juggernaut and kill it while it's farming with Empower. To actually keep up with it, especially if there's stacks being made and stuff, it's like highly unlikely. It's like an anti-mage with the Battle Fury. You're not going to out-farm the hero.
For sure. And yeah, and the difference between Jug and an anti-mage, Juggernaut's actually a gankable hero, especially when you have a Legion Commander.
Yeah.
Well, I guess so. Anti-mage is gankable if you have a Legion as well, so that segment's kinda just rubbish. Now Dazzle, he's gonna get found here. They do pop the Moonlight Shadow. He's fine. He's like, ha! Jokes on you,
I think he broke
boys.
a smoke.
Did he break a smoke as well?
The storm is still smoked.
Oh yeah, he did. And what a player. What a player.
Legion Commander dueling Juggernaut top with the Shaker.
Oh, can they do it though? Almost, they get the stun off. And they do bring down the Juggernaut. Dazzle does eventually fall in bottom lane though. But damn, that's a trade they're gonna be happy with. They got the freaking Jug kill. That's pretty big.
Yeah, that's the kill you want, right? You want to use this Legion Commander who counters their Jug to just kill him over and over again. The Earthshaker did miss time the fissure straight after the spin, but it wasn't needed in the end and they got the kill.
Yeah, Juggernaut's still about 30 seconds away from Army Slash. I mean, if you had that could have been a disaster, but yeah, it's all good in the end. Little Tower, Blade has
on his way to blink.
now. Oh, wait, did he buy Shreds?
Did he buy Shreds?
I don't know.
No, doesn't have his Shreds yet.
Alright, efficiency means nothing to this man. Bottom lane, the tower's pushing in, they're smacking it down. Looks like no contest coming out from the Radiant. Do they actually
have a Dazzle running bottom, so they might be looking to
Legion's
contest this.
well. 2 TPs actually coming out. They can fight this. Legion low on mana again. Cypress, he's here. He's got the stun available. Can he catch these 2 heroes though?
They need to play this with the fissure into the
Oh, they get this. They get the fissure off. Can they get the jewel off on Storm? They do. Easy kill on Stormsman, and Demonic gets up the RB, but to no avail. He is dead. Session throws out. He is little disabled. And Finna, he's just gonna run away. And that's a 2 for no trade. Oh, can they get more? Can they catch Finna? Nah, Finna's fine.
And there was a huge mistake there by Session, right? Oracle ultied himself. He probably double clicked it, so probably like a mistake instead of RPing the targets. He just straight up ultied himself and was just like, okay, and then just TP'd out.
Oh, that's funny. It must have been a misclick.
Yeah, it must have just been a double tap. Terrorblade, just push him, actually just keep farming. This is really good actually for HiVE
He could be in real trouble now. Oh, Storm just gave up on that chase. What is even life anymore? Alright, Terrorblade's
I think
fine.
Storm was just scared of the Sunder, like if he goes on him and then he just gets sundered. But the Terrorblade didn't have the mana for Sunder, and I don't know if Storm checked mana pools or knows how much mana Sunder costs, but Sunder at level 1 is 200 mana, so
yeah.
She definitely could have made that play.
But yeah, HiVE Gaming putting up a much better showing in the second game compared to the first.
Yeah, and you can see it's taking its toll on DC. They're playing a lot more reserve, making a few more mistakes now and then, because they can feel the pressure now that HiVE is actually not getting stomped as easily as they were last game.
Yep, HiVE almost at a 3k net worth lead. The items are slowly but surely starting to pack in. Marana just 1 part away from an Aghanim's. Terrorblade, okay, he actually has to have queued up his treads now, finally. Finally. 15 minutes in. Top lane, yeah, we got Finna. And like the nice thing about this game also, okay, other than Mr. Dazzle, like the supports aren't like dirt poor. I don't like to see that. It just makes me sad when you see those supports that's sitting on like 500 net worth 20 minutes into the game. It's just like, oh man.
Yeah, the supports are definitely much better this game than they were last game. Though I do have, so I'm looking at Earthshaker, right? He went for the mana boots first. He's got his Star Shield, which I complained about in the beginning, and then he's going for a Glimmer Cape, right? Why? So when you see most Earthshakers, Blink is like priority #1, right? Blink allows you to get into positions.
Oh,
ganks.
talking about positions, they get a duel onto the Juggernaut, but he got his spin off before, so is it enough damage bringing down in time? False Problems coming out now as well. He pops Omni Slash, but not to no avail. Nobody's fallen just yet. Demonic, he skewers in. Echo Slam gets committed now as well. Demonic, he's gonna fall though. 2 heroes dead for the side of Radiant. Juggernaut falls as well. Oh man.
Yeah, I guess the Earthshaker didn't need his dagger there, just running straight into the middle of them and Echo Slamming.
I like the Glimmer Cape purchase this game. I'm gonna argue with you. I think it's pretty good. The Storm can't really just zap these two supports now. He can save them. And who needs it,
Okay.
man? You have Legion
Let me
Commander
make the
blinking in.
counter argument, right?
Alright, go
You
for
have
it.
you have a Legion Commander as your main initiator, right, in this game.
Right.
So Legion Commander blinks in duels. What is Earthshaker's main purpose, do you think, in that situation as soon as Legion Commander duels?
To destroy everybody with Echo Slam?
To destroy everybody with Echo Slam. Where's the enemy team generally when you duel? Behind the opponent, right?
Right.
You need to now get behind the opponent you're dueling after the Legion Commander blinks in with your Glimmer Cape to get your Echo Slam to stop them from helping the target that's dueled. Please explain that to me.
Fair enough, but... Alright. Okay, fair enough. But...
So like Earthshaker,
But they can't jump the
Dagger
dazzle
just
down
allows
with
you
the
to
Storm
get the
Squirrel.
solo kills. It allows you to get kills with your Legion Commander, blow people up, position yourself right for your fissure. It's like the benefit of everything, and you have a dazzle. So do you really need a Glimmer Cape to save your teammate?
That is very true.
Against like the only magical damage they really have is what, Aid Fury, Disrupt, Ulti, and a bit of Oracle.
Yeah. Fair point. Now DC, they're gonna start pushing the middle lane. They're actually gonna get a tier 1 trade, so top tier 1 for middle tier 1. And I guess DC can actually really be happy with the way this game is going. Storms for
Oh yeah,
rejection.
definitely. DC got their Terrorblade free farming. He's getting the farm he needs. Legion Commander's got the items he needs.
Oh! Storm almost sniped the courier. They're gonna defend their tier 1 bot. They're gonna lose tier 1 middle, but they're gonna get tier 1 top for the side of HiVE Gaming. Now, DC have a lot of heroes here in the enemy jungle. Can they actually catch anybody? Well, they commit the freaking static storm here on the Terrorblade, but is it enough? But Fenner, he's gonna die. Is he gonna die? He's juking here in the trees. He's fine. He's a player. Oh my god, Fenner with the 9k jukes.
Juke Master 3000. Unfortunately, TP's not ready, so
Space created, man. What a player. That was a very lackluster
and just
static
one more
storm,
point
though.
about the Shaker Blink. What is your situation? How do you kill the storm without your Earthshaker shutting him down for 5 seconds and getting on top of him?
Alright. He needs a Blink Dagger. We agree.
I just need to throw all the facts out there to prove you wrong. And
Oh.
Legion Commander dueling Storm top.
Is it
It
enough
is a
though?
solo duel though. Is it enough?
I don't think so. Oh, almost! What? Storm's sitting here fighting! He's in trouble! Oh!
This Storm is a man for staying there.
Alright, I'm getting this guy a rare after the game. That was the manliest shit I ever seen, and he wrecked that,
That
Legion
was
Commander.
the ballsiest play ever. One moment of courage proc and he would have died.
Sometimes you just gotta believe, man. Oh, that was so good, actually.
And that's actually a very interesting build coming out of Legion Commander, right? He's got one level of Moments of Courage, maxing out Press the Attack. Most Legion Commanders max out the Moments of Courage over the Press the Attack.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Yeah, I guess, yeah, that actually is a standard build. And you even take the talent for moment proc as well. The new talent for moment proc is actually ridiculous at times, hey. Oh my gosh.
I actually didn't even know that was a thing until now.
You don't understand how much Legions can proc. It gets ridiculous.
Yeah, 35% sounds disgusting at 0.8 second cooldown, so...
Alright, we got a Smoke and a Moonlight Shadow committed. Demonic, is he gonna show you in the bottom lane? They're not actually gonna find anybody with this. Oh,
No,
man.
don't worry, the Earthshaker's gonna initiate with
Oh,
his
they're gonna
blink.
find the Legion Command, the Storm's burning. This time the Arrow, the team's here to follow it up, and they bring down the Storm. Now they pop
And that
Metamorphosis.
was
And they're gonna
the
push it
perfect
tier
hero
3.
to find. Storm just bought his Bloodstone and lost charges.
Oh man, that's the Bloodstone curse. And Terrorblade smacking up this tier 3, doing some real damage. He's gonna respawn now though. Storm is back. Juggernaut went for a Shadow Blade this game. Oh man, this guy watches Chinese Dota for sure.
That Shadow Blade build is very interesting.
Okay, oh that was a great glimpse coming on. Can they kill him in time though? And they do manage to bring down the Terrorblade. And that is a big pick. Storm here as well. Can he get anybody in the zip? Legion Commander, he's just asserting his prowess here. Demonic, he's here, he has RP available. Can he find anybody stunned? He's hiding in the trees, what a player. But he gets RP'd up now, he could be in real trouble. They get the pull off now as well. freaking Disruptor root coming out. Sorry, Oracle root coming out, and that's a 2-for-0 trade.
So I'm pretty sure, 100% sure, the Blink Dagger on Legion Commander came off cooldown for about a quarter of a second there. If he used that blink, he would have dodged the RP and probably would have been fine.
And that would have been like a highlight reel play.
So not using cast might have been his downfall there. I'm just presuming he's not using quick.
Who knows? Now another tier 2 looks like he can get. They're gonna make a play for counter tier 2 here. Juggernaut smacking it away. Oh, Demonic trying for the place, but he's getting smacked down here. Tier 2 still standing for the side of HiVE Gaming. Oh, looking okay, but now Terrorblade's gonna walk up the high ground. He pops the reflection, and Finna getting smashed down. Oracle does have the ulti available, but he could be in real trouble. Starstorm gonna come on. Is it enough damage to bring the Oracle in time? No, it's not.
Oh, that was a clutch
close,
TP.
Now Shadowblade paying off almost immediately. No detection on the Legion Commander, and he's fine. He'll be on his merry way.
So the Juggernaut's Shadowblade is interesting, right? He's going to... It allows him to get in and out and find those solo pickoffs, right? Praying that the enemy team is going to be solo. But with the lineup that HiVE have, they don't really want to be solo, right? They just want to push behind their Terrorblade. So he's going to be lacking damage, but he will have survivability. Is the trade-off worth it though?
Well, in my eyes, he can only really solo kill one hero. Okay, Leap can, if you're lucky, stop the Omni Slash. Dazzle, if you Omni Slash him, he's gonna pop Shadow Grave and TP out. Earthshaker, he can kill. Terrorblade doesn't have enough damage to kill, so he can only really kill the Earthshaker. The Legion Commander also probably too tanky enough to survive an Omni Slash. So I don't know if I like the Shadowblade this game all that much, to be honest.
Yeah, you don't see a build match on Juggernauts, and speaking of killing the Earthshaker, going for that Glimmer Cape might actually be the way he survives that Omni Slash.
Actually, talking
But
about the Glimmer Cape, he
it
hasn't
yet,
bought it
kind
yet.
of-
1700 gold, he might actually go for the
Yeah.
blink though. But now Stormstormer has the Invis Rune. Can he snipe this Aegis? Can he do it? Disrupt the ulti coming out? Is it enough? No, Terrorblade picks up the Aegis. Can he bring down Stormstormer now? The oh, Omni Slash coming out now as well. Legion Commander is instantly dead. Snoops, he gets the Sunder off though. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Demonic gets up the RP though, but is it enough? Session, he's getting smacked down. Jerick blinks up. He kills on the Oracle. 3-for-1 trade. Aegis still alive. And oh my god, please tell me you saw that Sunder. What?
Yep, he got graved in the static field. Then, when the static field ended, he got put by a storm, and it still lasted long enough for him to get the Sunder off.
My god, Arrow comes out now on the frickin' onto the poor Disruptor.
The sad trombone was bad.
Oh my god. This game has just turned on its head. Alpha trying to slow down this Terrorblade, but is it enough? Metamorph is going to fade away now, so Dire can take some consolation in that. The push is a little slower. And the heroes are going to start to respawn now. But that
Dazzle's
Roach
going
Fight
to
was
be able to
epic.
just heal them up, and they're just going to push down the mid tower. Do a little bit of chip damage. Juggernaut TPing in with his Shadowblade.
Oh,
he got
nice
arrow.
TP coming out from Jerick. He's gonna make some plays here with Shadowblade. Omni Slash cools on for 58 seconds, but damn, Alpha is zipping out. Oh, he gets the TP as well.
Completely missed the creep wave, and that was almost a disaster. He was right next to Earthshaker. Earthshaker just fidgeted. He'd have been stunned there on no mana.
Legion Commander was ready to blink him as well with the DD run. That would have been
I'm glad
hilarious
to see
if
this
he failed
Earthshaker's
that.
probably going for Blink and not the bloody Shadow Glimmer Cape. Understanding that he just needs to get Echo Slams off on the
I
back
could
line.
hear how angry it was making you. I know you were holding back because I know you, but I could
Man,
hear
I'm
how
an
angry it
Earthshaker
was.
player. That is my 5k grind hero. Like, I know what you need to do with that
Well,
hero.
maybe you should consider Glimmer Cape, seeing as you're not 5k at Kappa. But now, Earthshaker, Stormstormer zipping in, Terrorblade, Juggernaut, everybody's doing things. Static Storm is massive. He catches out the Legion Commander. They bring down the Dazzle right from the get-go. Legion's dead now as well. Cypress in real trouble. Triple kill, in fact. 3 heroes down. Can they get more? Earthshaker, sorry, Stormstormer bottling up. Can he find anybody else? They don't need to find anybody else. Oh, but no. Snoops is here. He's on the run. Demonic, he's body blocking him. And Snoops, he's going to be in trouble. Arrow does miss. What happened there was
He's got
Omni Slash.
Sunder.
Oh my god, he does pop it. He still has the Aegis available as well. Can his team get here though? I think he's just going to die. He's going to get popped. Pop goes the Terrorblade. He's going to fall. Snoops, it was nice to know you, friend. But it's time to say goodbye. Feels bad, man.
DC making a comeback there in that fight. Getting the kills they needed. Getting the Bloodstone charges that the Storm has lost.
That is a
He's now at
4-for-0
15.
wipe. I mean, that was a massive fight to win. I think
And
they're
that was
back in this
without
game.
RP.
That was massive. The disruptor ulti there was really good. Like I was confused there at the start what was actually going on in that fight, but when the disruptor ulti came on, catching the Earthshaker, catching the Legion Commander, that's pretty damn nice.
Yeah. I haven't been paying attention, but has Mag been empowering Juggernaut?
He has been. From what I've seen,
But I feel like Mag should be closest to Juggernaut pretty much at all times in this game, just empowering him, allowing him to farm, and Mag farming, like just not too far, but not next to the Juggernaut type thing.
Yeah.
Just to keep that empower constantly on.
In the farm department, I don't know if
empower him.
He just doesn't care right now.
There we go.
Oh, he doesn't. Okay, so farming, I don't know if he has been, but like during the team fights, Juggernaut has had that little blue circle giving him the power. You know what I mean? That's all good. Kitty's bought TP boots now as well, so she got more to really split out the map.
Yeah, so this is the plan for this Mirana, right? Just to split the map as much as possible. I feel like she does need that defensive item now. Like she needs a Lincoln's, Yule's, BKB, anything, because if she gets caught up on Storm Solo, she's dead.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, she's had a kind of free game so far. Other heroes been drawing attention, but
yeah, top of the net worth.
She actually is top of the net worth. That is pretty impressive, considering there's a Terror Blade and a Storm Spirit and an Empowered Jug. What a player! Oh, what a player! Terabyte, he's finished his Yasha as well, going for the Mantis style up.
They just smoked.
Smoke coming out. Can they find anybody? They're gonna walk up into the shrine area.
Leading with the Mirana is an interesting one. They have the Earthshaker blink. He should definitely be the leading. Okay, they choose to lead with the Legion Commander.
Oh, the smoke is gonna pop. Can they find the Juggernaut? Nope. They blink on. They get the Storm Spirit. Even better. False Promise does get used, and that's really nice. Juggernaut on his side gets thrown out. Is it enough though? He's in the middle of nowhere, but he's gonna Shadow Blade out. Storm Spirit still surviving. And oh man, DC in the play there, but Terabyte, he's gonna get caught and he's dead. So it's a double kill for Snoops. And they actually killed the Storm Spirit in the end.
Yeah, the Oracle ulti, he just popped at the end of it. Like, there was
okay.
definitely not enough heals to keep him alive from that.
Alright. Now, High Ground, he's going to get threatened. Storm, he's going to zip out, get off the TP as well. But Snoop's doing so much damage to this tier 3 tower. But no, Glip's still available. Tier 3 still standing. And they're going for this. Oh my god, it's getting decimated. They get the tier 3. Can they get the Meteor Axe though? Juggernaut still 23 seconds before he respawns. He actually buys back, but he's a little too late. Meteor Axe is falling so fast. But no, actually still going. Storm is here. Terabyte TP's in, and he could be in real trouble. They get off the Static Storm onto the Terror Blade, but Shallow Grave comes out. RP gets used as well. Is it enough? Can he get off the Thunder? He does get off the Thunder yet again. Oh man, what a play, Terabyte. He bought back. If he dies again, it could be real trouble. Storm Spirit buys back now as well. Can he do anything? Terabyte dies, and it's a dieback for the Juggernaut. Now Demonic, he's in trouble. Storm Spirit forced to zip away. He's trying to bring down Jarek. Jarek, he's getting hit up, but Jarek's standing pretty damn strong. He has Leap in a second. Can he make it out? He's going to throw out the arrow. In fact, he's going to just man up and fight. He's got Shadow Grave as well. Can he do it? Can he do it? Alpha forced to back away. They're diving the goddamn base right now. Can they bring down the Storm Spirit? He bought back. No, he's back in his base. He's fine. But they got the Meteor Axe. They got what they came here for. But they're going for more. Can they get the second one?
The Juggernaut's on a dieback, so he's going to be super far behind in net worth now.
Last Meteor Axe is still standing 1 HP. Can they bring it down? Oh my god! Did you see that the Earthshaker let the Terror Blade get that last hit?
Yeah,
cheeky plays.
Right. My support would definitely not leave that.
Did you the goddamn support for your team? What are you even saying here, Damien?
I would have stolen that right. That would be my gold.
But then again, HuntedDotA is your carry, you know what I mean?
Yeah, can't rely on any of that.
Poor guy, we blame him so much. But man, oh man, this game's turned on its head. 2 Raxes in favor of HiVE. And they're sitting pretty damn pretty right now.
Yeah, and they've got the Mirana for the split push and the Terrible Illusion for the split push. So now, getting out of the base without having your base threatened for DC is going to be a struggle.
Oh man, talking about defensive items, Mirana's buying an Ethereal Blade next. Oh, that's just great actually.
Yeah, she just wants to kill with no regards to her own life. I guess she's not too worried about like the RP or anything like that because she has the Blink Dagger, comes in late to the fights and just throws the double Starstorm down.
I mean, she's only died 3 times this game. It's like, yeah, does she even need that stuff?
Apparently not. I'm just wrong all the time.
David, come on man, you gotta up your knowledge man. You're giving Master Slays a bad rep here. Now start, he's looking for the play. He's gonna shoot him straight under the freaking shrine. Can he do it? But Oracle's in the area. And now Legion Commander is gonna be in real trouble. Oh my god. Did he even Omni Slash there? Man, that was spiteful, Mr. Terabyte. That was spiteful. That is a 1300 gold swing from that one pick off. Smoke coming out now as well.
Yeah, it's unlucky. for the Legion that circle was there. But I feel like Legion should have made that with a teammate, because they would have been able to blow him up fast enough.
Oh man, Jarek gets off the arrow. But there's 4 heroes around him. He gets off the leap. And leap and blink, so not enough time for Disrupt to get off any glimpse action. And Storm's gonna TP out.
Yeah, I would like to be seeing Terrorblade more towards the bottom half of his jungle, just sending illusions to the bottom lane constantly to just keep it pushed, making DC just look behind him the whole time.
And I mean, if you ever get to a stage where Terrorblade is in that area and DC are fighting somewhere else, Terrorblade can just take out the rest of the Raxes or end the game. Like, he pushes towers incredibly fast.
Yeah, he could just clear out the whole base and just make the creeps hitting the throne.
For sure.
But this Juggernaut is a whole 5k behind the Terrorblade. Like, the bottom is 4k gold, almost above the Storm.
Roshan
Legion is above the... Even Legion's above the Jug.
Oh man.
And they just smoked, walking right push.
Oh man, they didn't check the Roshan. That feels bad, man. I think maybe
they just want to kill and end this game.
Yeah.
And there's the Oracle. That's the kill they need. If they kill Oracle, it's so much easier for them to kill the other cores.
For sure. Demonic's still farming off these agents. He's sitting on 1300 gold. I wonder what he's actually saving up for. Probably buyback and something else. Who knows? I feel like when you're this far behind, you just got to YOLO and buy an item. Oh, he's gonna die too! Whoa, he got actually so lucky there that the ancient missed an uphill chance. He would have died there. Feels bad, man.
You gotta take those risks when you're behind it.
What, farming ancients on 27 HP?
Yeah, dude. It totally pays off. Well, it paid off for him there. If it hadn't paid off, it would have been a disaster.
I would have laughed so hard, dude. This game has had like 5 out of 7 plays and like reverse 5 out of 7 plays. It's been so good, actually.
Don't continue to farm, just trying to get that Lincoln Sphere up so that he doesn't get jeweled and just die every fight. Now he has a bigger problem. Earthshaker has his link. Like, Earthshaker can lock down a Storm for a long time.
That instant disable from Echo Slam. It's... Earthshaker man's a great hero right now. His talent tree is pretty ridiculous. 10 strength at level 10. I mean, what's up with that, man? Ice Frog, please.
Oh, you see, I go very different on my Earthshaker, right? I go Tranquil Boost rather than Arcane Boots, and then at level 10 I get the 250 mana.
Alright.
I just prefer the Tranquil in the early game. It allows me to run between the lanes a lot faster and like ult any ganks that the enemies are trying to do.
Alright. Stormsworth still trying to farm with his Lincolns. It's taking him quite some time, and I feel like HiVE should just walk into that Roche put right now. I don't know why they're delaying. They have the ward vision up. They de-warded them right now. Bot lane is pushing out.
Maybe they just didn't take Roche timer and they're not too sure when it spawns, but I'm pretty like somebody should just walk in there and scout.
It's like 20 minutes. Nobody has walked in, dude. I'm on tilt right now, dude. Okay, Dazzle's gonna do it, dude. Dazzle's good enough. Dazzle, please. All right, this guy's getting a report.
Okay, Earthshaker's gonna do it. He's
yeah, Cypress, my boy. What a play. He pings it out and everything. Ah.
Oh, Storm just got arrow bottom up around.
E-Blade is ready. This guy's gonna get pop goes the. Okay, nah, he's still standing. It's fine. No Dagon 5. Oh, can he do it? Yeah, it's fine.
So, his Storm must have procced on creep somewhere in the jungle because it didn't proc twice on him there.
Oh, okay. Oh, is that why he survived?
Yeah, it only hit him with the first burst of like 2 Star Storms. It didn't do the Ag Swan.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Somebody needs to just go snipe the strength max, man. It's on 17 HP. Like, Marana, just go be a man. Go hit it once, blink out, leap out.
They're getting the Roshan at least, finally. Skadi against Roshan, what an item. This leading commander, despite it being a pretty stompy 33-minute game, only has 34 jewel damage. That's kind of sad. I mean, Oracle hasn't helped with that though.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to get the jewels you want, because, you know, there's obviously the Oracle. But you know how you counter that? You just jewel the Oracle.
True. That's easy damage right there.
Marana going for the Arrow Storm again. Nope, misses.
What a scrub dub. Kappa. No Kappa.
Kappa, no Kappa. What does that even mean?
It means like, I'll be like, RockLee, you're an idiot. I'm just kidding. Actually, I'm not. Isn't that... That's kind of what it means. Yeah, that's what it means.
That's not very nice to speak to your caster like that, eh?
I was speaking hypothetically.
Oh, hypothetically, oh, okay.
Yeah, dude. I would never call
It's
my
like your
co-caster
love
an
life is
idiot.
hypothetical.
Oh wow! Is that what you go through every time I make fun of you? Huh? You know,
Yeah,
I'm
that's the
immune to
best
those
one.
jokes now. Right now, I'm like, everybody knows I'm single, dude. You know, it's like you make that joke. It's like everybody knows I'm single the way everybody knows you 4K. You know what I mean? It's just a fact right now.
Yeah, that's a fact of life.
Yeah, we just gotta
But
accept
it's
our
okay.
fate and
4K
move
in
on.
Dota, 5 in real life.
Oh yeah, I did RockLee's 9K in real life. Dude, you're a hero, dude. All right,
I'm a hero.
Storm Spirit.
I'm a champion, like League of Legends.
Oh my god, he was
if he
so
just
close
jeweled.
to getting that jewel. Oh man, bad luck. Okay, this game is taking a lot longer than it should. Why aren't these guys just grouping up and pushing now?
I think so. My opinion is, yeah, HiVE. They just want to get like that farm lead. You know, like they do have 16k head. They just want to get it a little bit further. They do have the ages now. Take out the shrines, get that farm lead, keep them in their base, and then just finish the game safely rather than take that risk.
Alright, you make a good point. Legion almost has a BKB. She's got the cheese. Terrorblade is very close to his next item at almost 4k gold. Mirana is trying to find one of that Dagon. So yeah, you make a good point.
They're still fighting into Mag RP with Disruptor ulti on top of it, plus Juggernaut with Empower. Like, it's not an easy thing if you make a mistake to win.
Okay, that is a good point you make. This is why I'm a scrubbed up, you see what I mean?
This is why I would have preferred something like a BKB on Mirana. And like, now she's going for the Dagon. Like, so that she can just pop BKB. If she gets RP into Static Storm, she's still okay.
See, this Mirana got no chill, dude. She's 100% aggressive, dude. Okay, they got the range tracks finally. Juggernaut's good pushing top. He's gonna TP back now. He's back. He shadow bladed up. Yeah, he's just standing there. It's okay. He's alright, Juggernaut. One of these days, he'll get a pick off with that shadow blade.
So do you think the Shadow Blade is made off, or would you have rather seen something like a Diffusal?
He hasn't got one pick off with that shadow blade. It has helped him survive a couple of times, but like, nah, not. I like it when you're ahead. I don't like it when you're behind. Although like, I do say that, but like some Chinese teams or players use that shadow blade really, really well, even in hard games. So I don't know. It's just like, it's always a toss-up. Stunt, he's blinking, he gets the jewel. He gets the Magnus, that's great. But the Oracle gets off the false promise as well. Alpha zipping into backline, but he's out of mana already. Snoop smacking him down. Does he have enough damage to do it? Nope. But the big RP coming with Demonic on top of the Static Storm. What players? But Stunt, he's still man-moding up, fighting it up. Alpha, he's getting smacked down by his Legion Commander. Arrow does miss, but oh, Aegis does get popped. Snoop's still alive. They get the second Rax. But that's just a range Rax. Can they bring down this melee? Mag has buyback. He's gonna force the buyback. They're trying to siege us up. No RP available.
Ulti, no Aura, no Mag ulti.
They have a Glimmer
They
Cape
still
though.
got Echo Slam.
Now, Storm, he gets up the zip at the backline, but easy enough, he's gonna have to force the zip out. Terrorblade just smacking away to the towers. Terrorblade, Juggernaut's trying to fight up here, but does he? Is it enough? Snoops, he wants this tier 3. Can he bring it down though? Juggernaut, he's smacking him down.
I'm surprised they didn't just go for the Juggernaut there.
I don't even know. They're actually gonna back out. This is a successful tower-based defense by the side of. Oh, Alpha got the big zip. He gets up the leech now
Gonna
as
get
well.
jeweled. Oh, Lincoln's. But he has no mana.
Oh, Echo Slam coming out now as well. 2 heroes dead, no buyback, and that should be the second game.
Yeah, 2 heroes dead, no buyback. Mirana is back at base, but she'll quickly just make her way. They're just gonna push this tower and take this to game 3.
I mean, it's 40 seconds before that Storm is back. Juggernaut has no Omni Slash. Like, that's it. GG scored.
I mean, take this to game 3, boys.
Game 3 is up. Game 3 is live. And that was a much better performance from HiVE. I liked the way they played. I liked their draft. That was a fun game.
Yeah, it was a much closer game in the early game, but then it just become the one-sided stomp. Like, it seems like with these teams, once they get the momentum, they just don't let it go and just continue to crush.
That is true. Alright, see you guys in game 3. Short break. Hopefully, as short as the last game, but we'll see. and the third game is now live. HiVE Gaming putting on a much better showing in the last game, to say the least.
Yeah, definitely. These two teams, very volatile teams, actually. Like, once they start getting ahead, they just keep that lead and just go all the way till the end. So I'm hoping the enemy team, or they both keep that in mind. Like, that's how they play. Like, once they get ahead, they just steamroll. So I hope both teams look towards their draft and try give themselves the best opportunity to be ahead in the early game.
For sure, for sure. Whoever can get that, like, you know, God, hot damn snowball first is, I think, probably the team that'll take this game. But who knows?
Yeah, that's most likely, but it could be one of those monster games that go like 80 minutes now because no team wants to be knocked out of the Community Cup. This game right now is for their life in the Community Cup, their chance at Masters.
That is a good point you make, so this could be an epic clash. Like, oh man. I mean, it's been pretty good so far.
Yeah, that's a fight to the death right now.
So DC have not banned out the Darkseer this time. They take out the Clockwork instead, and now HiVE. Well, what is their decision? I think do DC have the first pick this game? Is that why they let the Clockwork in?
I believe they have. Yeah, they definitely have the first pick. You can actually see on the bottom here. So yeah, maybe they plan to pick up the Darkseer, or they just okay. So the enemy banned the Darkseer, recognizing that they didn't ban it.
All right, that's a good ban.
So Bristleback 100% ban rate, Darkseer 100% ban rate, Venom 100% ban rate,
Clockwork 75% ban rate.
and 1%. What would it be? 33% pick rate?
I don't even know. You're not done with those maths, dude. Freaking NA maths, dude. Now, let's see what DC pick here. First pick. I wonder what actually they opened up with Disruptor. Second game, first game they opened up with. What did they open up with? Clockwork. So yeah.
DC opened up with Earthshaker in the last game.
That was HiVE opened up with Earthshaker last game.
Yeah, HiVE opened up with Earthshaker. Yeah, I'm so confused by these teams with players switching sides. Yeah, so HiVE opened up with Earthshaker. I'd like to see DC do something similar, open up with a hero like Earthshaker or something that's just, it doesn't reveal your lanes at all, because it makes your drafting a lot easier.
For sure. Like they did with the Clockwork in the first game. It just made HiVE guess for the entirety of the draft, which was a good thing.
It's one of those hit or miss things though, right? You open up with something like an Earthshaker. Like now that it's an open pick, okay, so let's forget about what I was just speaking about. Crystal Maiden. Now, Crystal Maiden is one of those heroes that is extremely good, right? In the sense that she offers a lot to her team, but her one weakness is her laning stage. She is garbage. If you aggro dual lane into Crystal Maiden and they don't have another support and a carry that can actually fight their way through that aggro dual lane, she is garbage.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there. And what the nerf to the mana nerf to Frostbite as well at level 1, she is, and the freaking movement speed nerf. She's at the weakest she's ever been.
Yeah, she is 2 Frostbites and she's out of mana in her lane. That's all she is. So pretty much hoping that they don't get this aggro dual lane or aggro lane into their carry, so the Crystal Maiden can just hit up the jungle, get her levels up, and then become that factor that everybody loves Crystal Maiden for.
Yeah. So what I hope they do is like pick up something like a hero that can like solo in the lane, like a Weaver or something like that, and just give the Maiden like free range to just park in the jungle, farm up. But oh man, HiVE pick up a Silencer. So they pick up Earthshaker Silencer. So that's 2 basically really open picks actually.
Yeah, it's very open, right? Silencer can be played 5 position, can be played 4 position, can be played mid, can be played safe lane. Earthshaker, same thing, 5, 4, can be played mid, can be played off lane. So like, you don't know where HiVE's draft is going.
Yeah. And like Earthshaker Silencer is already disgusting team fight.
Yeah, it's a really strong team fight. Also, Silencer as a support, really good lane harass. Silencer as a core, really strong right-clicking carry. So it was very interesting. Silencer does have his weaknesses. Like if he gets jumped on, he's just this fragile.
He's also
just dies.
He is also gankable in the lane.
Yeah, he's also very gankable in the lane. And then they're picking up the Puck. So Puck definitely is going to be looking at this and being like, okay, he needs to get something for global silence. He needs that Yules because the one thing that kills Puck is silence.
Yeah. It feels like a very EG-esque draft coming out from DC, the Crystal Maiden Puck.
It's interesting. So you pick Puck into the ability to fish out of fog, which you're not going to phase shift, or Echo Salami, which is instant. Really hard to phase shift, or global silence. So this Puck player needs to know what he's doing. But on the plus side of picking up this Puck, there's another open pick, right? It can be a mid or it can be an off lane.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, like you said, that's not going to be an easy game for the Puck. And your DC take out the Terrorblade, so some respect to HiVE last game. And I like it. I don't know if they needed to take out the Terrorblade after revealing Earthshaker Silencer, because if your 2 cores is Silencer, Terrorblade, you can't do all that much. Like the two heroes will do basically the same thing, like hard-hitting, right-clicking cores with no lockdown. So I don't know.
I think they decided to just take out the Terrorblade because they don't want that ability for Hive to just be able to push down towers really fast, right? Because Hive now, like, they've got team fights. They need an ability to take objectives, right? Because the one thing is, if you win a team fight, you don't take objectives. What is that team fight for?
For sure. And yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. And Terrorblade is probably one of the best objective-taking heroes.
And it also proved to work in the last game for them. So they were pretty confident to play on it. I think it's a good ban. I would have banned it. They do have the Puck and the Crystal Maiden pretty good against Terrorblade to control it and to kill it and do a lot of AoE magic damage. But just play against something that... Don't make your opponent play something that they're comfortable with.
Yeah. That is a good point you make. Shadow Shaman gets taken out as well. That's also another good ban. It was really good in the first game. And now let's see what DC pick up in their take out in the last ban. So they've... Yeah, it's actually so hard to draft against HiVE now or in the bans department because you don't know what these two heroes are going to be.
Yes, that PA ban, that's interesting. Right? PA is not one of those heroes that is picked very often. They do have a logic of magic damage, which is PA's general weakness in the early to mid game. Like, PA, you don't want to pick up physical versus, you just want to put magic until it gets its BKB. And hopefully by the time it gets its BKB, your core has an MKB. Yeah. So it's an interesting, maybe it sides to the way that maybe they want to pick up something like an Invoker middle, which PA is really good against. Going for the Nyx Assassin. Nyx Assassin is... Okay, so they have 3 heroes now that are super good against Puck.
Yeah, Nyx Assassin in this game I feel is going to have a really good game. I mean, to control the Puck with the Mana Burning in fights is great. And then just to... I mean, Nyx Assassin can pick off Maiden at any stage of the game all the time once Vendetta's up. Like, it's not even funny.
Yeah, and like the one thing about Nyx is, right, uses his AWP, Nyx's spike carapace, Puck is not stunned for like 2.5 seconds.
Yeah.
Every other stun can just be thrown on top of him and he's just dead. So like this Puck is... I'm hoping that they recognize this and they just throw the Puck into the off lane and rather not put it as a core mid that needs to farm and like scale. But we will see.
We'll see how it goes. We will
see
how it goes.
By picking up this Nyx, right, so now they have an pick a Nyx silencer. One of the... Okay, so 2 of those heroes is most likely the supports. So it's either an offlane Earthshaker and support Nyx, or a support Earthshaker and an offlane Nyx. I'm probably siding towards a support Earthshaker and an offlane Nyx just because, well, they ran it as a support Earthshaker last game and it's probably better this game.
Alright.
But it's definitely a core silencer. It's either a mid or an off or a safe lane. Probably a mid though. And they picked up the Kunkka again, so they have Crystal Maiden Kunkka, a lot of kill potential. Nyx is not the strongest off-laner when it comes to killing your carry, right? So the Crystal Maiden pick is going to pay off here most likely.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like, Crystal Maiden Kunkka is a really good support duo and can actually roam and make kills, and they'll be able to make that space. If Maiden gets that free reign for like level 2, level 3, even maybe level 4, and Kunkka and Crystal Maiden can do a lot on the map.
Yeah, Kunkka Crystal Maiden, like, Crystal Maiden gives Kunkka the mana he needs to just continuously roam and spam things. She's got the lockdown he needs, the slow he needs, just to set up all of these spells. Oh, and they went for the Luna. That's a pick we haven't seen in a while.
Luna is like one of those heroes that... It's not a great pick, generally, but it is a comfort pick for a lot of carry players. And when people are comfortable on it, like TKC used to be for you guys in Ventus back in the day, it's a really good hero, I think. Like
yeah, that was in Luna's prime days. Right now, she's not as strong as she used to be. I feel like Luna's their poor man's Terrorblade in this game. Like, does the same thing as Terrorblade. His tower is really fast, lots of damage. So, yeah, poor man's Terrorblade does the same thing as Terrorblade did in the last game. Hopefully it pays off.
Yeah, I still like Luna as a hero. I think with the new MOM, it's really good as well.
Yeah, I think Luna is one of those heroes, right? If you get a hit on Luna and you get your items like your... I don't know, Mask of Madness into Dragon Lance with a BKB and like a butterfly, that hero becomes a monster.
Yeah.
And they counter pick the carry with the Sven.
Oh, that's a nice pick.
Sven is a super strong hero in this current meta. That armor helps a lot against Luna, but they do have a lot of magic damage.
I think this game is, after looking at these 4 picks, is going to come down a lot to like how efficiently can these two teams like stack and make the map open for their Sven and Luna respectively.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's going to come down to who between the Luna and the Sven can get the most farm and have the most impact in the game.
Yeah.
And Sven can have an easier time having an impact, right? He can farm relatively faster than Luna in the early game. He doesn't need as many items. He can clear Ancients a lot faster. And he has generally built a Blink Dagger, right? And he can blink and just blow up people really fast. But the thing is, right? A fully farmed Luna is stronger than a Sven, in my opinion, right? Luna likes to go for butterfly. Sven doesn't like to go for MKB. So they don't have a solution for a butterfly Luna if it gets to that point in the game.
Also natural Hurricane Pike builder, so she
Yeah.
can kite the Sven up a bit. Yeah, could also likes to buy a Scotty if she wants, so like if you got like MOM Scotty early on, if you're ahead of the Sven, you can kite him up and tank him up, so yeah.
But if the Sven pops God Strength, blinks, stuns the Luna, and like 4-shots her, she becomes useless.
Yeah. So yeah, it's all gonna depend on who gets fat faster this game for sure.
Yeah, pretty much. Or so that pretty much that will come down to which supports stack better. And yeah, there's the Invoker pick from the PA ban. Like it just makes complete sense now because PA just dumps his Invoker mid. Yeah, PA is also a really good pick against Sven in the sense that Sven can't really just like blow it up. It has to buy an MKB unless he gets really lucky.
Okay, so Invoker's picture as well. Now, Invoker Sven is a very greedy dual core though. But it's
not that greedy. Like they got the Puck off lane. Puck just wants to get his Blink Veil and like be a nuisance. Invoker. So now Invoker gives them that control that they need, right? They had the Crystal Maiden, they had the Kunko. It's a lot of like initiation and like burst damage and stuff, but it's not much control. Where Invoker, Deafening Blast just completely destroys Luna. So I like the Invoker pick, especially because you can do the X Torrent into Sunstrike or Sven Stun into Sunstrike, Crystal Maiden, Frostbite into Sunstrike, and get your Invoker really fast if you do the right things. But you have Invoker into Nyx and Silencer. Nyx is notorious for destroying Invokers. Silencer is really good against that hero too.
That is very true. This game, man. This game, I have high hopes for it. I think it's going to be like a super hard game. And there's an Ember Spirit last pick by HiVE. That's also a cool pick. Into the puck, but it's a cool pick.
Into the puck, yeah, it's interesting. Crosswex Invoker might be a thing here. I don't think it should be, but it might be. Puck, really good against Ember Spirit, got the Silence. Crystal Main's also pretty good against Ember Spirit, got the Frostbite. Kunka's also good against, like, they have 4 heroes that are really good against Ember Spirit. Invoker's mediocre if he's not Crosswex. But then they got the Nyx Assassin. Nyx Assassin is pretty much good against 3 that, like, I don't know, these drafts are really, it's going to come down to their carries and who is the most farmed, in my opinion.
Yeah. Ember Spirit is also one of those heroes that can kill Invoker mid, so if he has his boots fast and you hit like the level 3 and 5 timings, you can kill Invoker. If a support rotates as well, Ember can kill Invoker. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting game.
And I was wrong. It's not a core silencer. It's support 5 position silencer. So this silencer is pretty much throw down his spells, click R, and die.
Oh yeah, you're right. Actually, it's a 5 position silencer, 4 position shake.
Yeah, I would have liked to see silencers in this game. I think he's really good against Sven. Like he has pure damage through the Sven armor.
Also a pike builder.
Yeah, also a pike builder can IT. Very underestimated as a core. A lot of players.
And he's unbelievably strong in the lane. He can compete with the likes of Lina in the lane. It's just that his lane presence is that strong as well.
Yeah.
His builds are also very open. You can go things like drums, ATOS, power treads, the way Eternal Envy likes to do it. You can go things like Rush, the Hurricane Pike. You can do a lot of different things with him as well.
Yeah, my opinion in this game, drafts pretty much even. I think it's going to come down to which is the better team for this final game.
For sure.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Sunstrike instantly coming out, not scouting anybody's items.
Prepare for battle.
No team.
Is he going to do the double Sunstrike play or the triple Sunstrike play?
What is the triple Sunstrike play?
You Sunstrike where you think the opponents are going to be in the next 10 seconds, and then you Sunstrike again on the shrines before you move out.
Is that a good play?
It's annoying. It's not great. It doesn't really do much. But if you hit the enemy mid with your Sunstrike, it's like a little finger to them, you know.
All right.
Okay, use the Sunstrike again.
He missed again. What a scrub dub.
Yeah, he's just going for the double. He's not going for the triple.
All right, but I guess that could be quite tilting. You have to go to lane with like
100 less health.
100 less health, and the Ember Spirit that's like quarter of your HP. Ain't too fun.
Oh. Yeah, poor man shield on Ember Spirit. That's general against an Invoker. Can't harass out of the lane. It looks like it's an X-Ward Invoker. He's not going Coswex. He got the Sunstrike. Crystal Maiden just running 1 sentry, couple bit of regen.
This guy's gonna love his jungle this game. I can see it already.
Yeah, no, he's definitely going to jungle. He doesn't need to be in that lane versus Nyx. He's not going to zone out Nyx as a Crystal Maiden. He's going to do nothing to Nyx. He's just going to have to deal with the fact that his Sven and Nyx are going to trade farm, and then just come out of the jungle with the help of Kunkka every now and then to try kill the Nyx if he overstays his welcome.
Sure. Top lane is going to be a Puck taking on the Luna and Silencer. I think Silencer can do a really good job of zoning that Puck as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't think we can do anything versus Silencer. Like, what are you going to do? Trade right clicks against Glaives of Wisdom? I don't think that's going to happen. Puck does have more... No, same armor. Yeah, same armor. Yeah, Puck's going to have a bit of a rough time, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how much the Demonic plays it. If he got the Mad Universe skills, it could be okay. These two force positions just walking past each other casually, just chilling out. Having a nice discussion.
He's going to be dealing with Glaives of Wisdom and Lunar Blessing. Like, you're not going to be trading. Unless you do that.
Oh, question mark deny. So bad. He's still trading, yeah.
But this Urshak is going for his classic start shield right in the beginning. Super tilting as an Urshak up there.
Cypress loves his stout shield. They're gonna try for this Invoker. Emissburger has hit his level 2. Invoker is pretty far up in his lane though. They get the stun off. Just the harass stun for the moment. I'm not quite sure why he actually did that. Why would he just stun there randomly?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Maybe just to do a little bit of damage to him, but not very efficient.
Because I mean, look at where the river is right now. If he stunned him now, what the Emissburger with Flame Guard and Chains, this could have been a kill right now.
Oh, it depends. You see, the general play, if you know what you're doing as an Invoker there, would be to just throw the Sunshock on top of yourself, electrocute yourself, and fight back, right? You're going to be fighting an Ember Spirit. Urshak is not going to be there very fast anyway after his fissure.
Oh, that is true. That is very true. Cypress is back. He's here for round 2. Archspirit. Does he Ember Spirit? Oh, he has a bottle coming in. Doesn't buy his boots first, so... Yeah, not so easy to kill anymore, I think.
Throws another harassing fissure. Pops a clarity.
I mean, Ember Spirit is winning this lane in terms of CS, so... Yeah, it's not so bad so far. Sven,
yeah, Ember Spirit's one of those heroes that should do really well against an Invoker. Crystal Maiden's just pulling, farming, jungle.
She's having a good time farming as well. Top lane, Puck is actually getting decent XP. Got a couple of last hits as well. And Luna, not farming as well as the Sven. Probably just missed a couple of CS. It's just 4 CS to separate these guys.
Yeah, Silencer coming up behind him now. Gonna do some harass. But Puck now has his abilities that he needs to just get away.
Yep, can harass now with his orb as well. Bounty run, no, already sniped already.
But both teams have like these hard to kill offlaners, so it's gonna come down to who can kill the enemy mid, pretty much.
Look at this man, trading hits with a Nyx Assassin with 2 mangoes is like...
Most depressing thing of your life.
Man. Yeah. I mean, Kunkka has like 59 base damage and still it just does nothing, absolutely nothing. Yeah, every lane
do have the
trading pretty damn equally so far, but nope, Demonic is...
Oh, used his Carapace too early.
We could be in trouble now. He gets a Sven stun off as well. And Nyx Assassin might just be his first blood. They pop the Kunkka taunt. Oh, what a player. And stunt. He's man going out, tank going out, but he gets rooted up and first blood the way of the Crystal Maiden. I'd like to see them let their Sven get that. But who knows? He was juking around. What can you do?
The Ember Spirit went for that one tin Wex just to get his tornado to turn.
Uh-oh, Ember's gonna fall. Alpha smacking him down and he falls. Can Urshak get a return kill though is the question. Session is here too and... Yep, that's what you said. You popped the alacrity and you just man fight, man.
Yeah, what he did, right, so they were on him and the second they went on him, they used the fissure, popped his flame guard and the Invoker immediately just tornadoed him with that short range tornado to take the flame guard off. So he just lost all his damage.
Ah. Alright. That's a
it's
good
not a standard build to see on Invoke, but it paid off there.
For sure. Like the 1 point in Wex isn't the worst thing either. You get Ghostwalk as well at some stage.
Yeah, the problem with it, right, is now you've all these spells, and if they make you pop those spells, Invoker's mana pool is just horrendous in the beginning. Like, he has no regen, his mana pool, his spells cost so much mana. So, I'd like to see him bear himself with clarity here, which he did, yeah, so that he could just get his mana back up so that he can participate in Sunstrike kills across the map.
Crystal Maiden showing you in the area as well.
Yeah, he's also got the Arcane Aura, so yeah, he shouldn't actually have mana problems. This is a good build by him.
Good read of the situation. In the top lane, Snoop's actually managed to bring down the puck. Demonic
Yeah, Puck
always...
must have made a misplay or played too aggressive for that top.
But Luna's gonna be very happy with that. She's sitting at... she's already sitting at 18 CS now, so not having the greatest time farming, but that kill's definitely gonna help.
That kill definitely just put him back on track where he should be.
Yep, just 200 gold behind Sven. A little above Invoker. But now Sven, he could be in trouble here. Cypress here, trying to smack down the Sven, but he pops his Warcry and he's really tanky with that on. Has a
Yeah, it's a
well.
1000 HP Sven with Warcry. Like, you have 2 heroes that don't do much right click and all you have is 2 stuns. Like, you don't have the damage.
Nowhere near. Puck TP's back to the top lane. Hasn't got his 5 yet. Luna nearing his level 6. Almost gonna have his... Is he gonna buy trades or is he gonna go straight for the MOM? Looks like he's gonna go for the MOM. Does he have any stacks available? This large camp is pretty stacked. Small camp not stacked. This camp not stacked. Other large camp not stacked. Ancients no stacked. Other ancients no stacked. But while that's going on, there's plays getting made bottom. They're trying to bring on the Earthshaker. This should be an easy kill. They bring down Cypress, but can they get stunned now as well? Nope, they don't.
This Kunkka's just taunting out everything.
Dude, he's just been taunting the whole game. I just hear that Kunkka music playing and I'm like, oh my god. Valvo, Bliss, SG Esports, man. Great for the Dota 2 community.
So I feel like this game's definitely going on the side of DC. Jesus, I'm so confused which team's which. Yeah, definitely going on the side of DC. Like, the Luna is getting his farm, Ember Spirit is doing decent, but he has died mid. Invoker's getting a much better lane than he should have, especially with the Earthshaker spending so much time there in the beginning. And Sven is free farming. Sven is going for the armlet. That is interesting. You don't see that very often these days.
Yeah, you don't actually see. It's not like the standard build, but you do still see the casual armlet on some of the players do like to favor it. I think, was it not Miracle? Resolution from Planet Odd, I seen him go for it before. I don't know.
Or Resolution God.
Dude, Resolution is such a good player, man. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, that team seems to be struggling at the moment. Like, it looks like Secret's like the new good team in the block.
Yeah. Oh, they get the dust off Invoker. He gets up the Deathling blast, but isn't enough. They smacking him down. He pops the Alacrity, but is he gonna help him? Oh, nice stun coming out from the freaking Conker. And Alpha, he's fighting up now. He's cutting them so badly. He gets up the tornado. No flame guard available. And now he's hitting down Cypress. Does he have enough damage to bring him down, though, is the question. One right click. Is it enough? Not just short. Sunstrike not available. Can he catch him, though? He's trying to run him down, but not enough. That was a...
Oh, that's where you go Shrine, get your Sunstrike. Oh, Crystal Maiden's got him.
Oh, Finna.
Oh, he puts down the sentry to get vision. What a player. I mean, put down the obs on the high ground to get vision for that last right click and just prayed for it, Jesus.
And he got it, dude.
Yeah, dude.
He got it. This game, pretty interesting so far. Despite this being a 4-1 lead, 8 minutes in, the network charts is pretty damn equal. Experience charts, 500 difference only. Actually, the experience charts is equal as well. So not much to separate these two teams.
Yeah, it seems to be the story of this series, right? DC always seem to take the edge like slowly in the early game, and then it comes down to that like early mid-game decision, right? That's where the fight happens. That's whoever wins that pretty much just snowballs throughout the game. So we'll see how this goes.
Nyx Assassin has hit his level 6 now, almost going to get his 7, and we see him rotating now as well. Picking up this maiden in the jungle, starting off in Pokemon, and Cypress, he's in the area. X comes out from session. Can they bring out Sven? Sven pops the God Strike. 2-man Torrent coming out. He's got the stun now as well. Sunstrike even coming. 1 kill. Can they get the silencer now as well? Misstep, but they get it anyway. Two kills going the way of DC. Now Puck here as well. Drops the Dream Coil. Can they bring out Mr. Stun? He breaks the coil. He's in trouble. Torrent going to miss, but stunned. He's going to standing his ground. He gets a double man stun off. Now Jarek, he's coming in. He has 2 remnants available, but doesn't have the Flame Guard. He's gonna remember not gonna hit all that many people. He's gonna find Session here in the trees. He finds the Kunkka, but yeah, DC are gonna be very happy with that. Getting 2 kills there, 1 kill onto the Sven.
Yeah, DC getting the farm on this, and Sven getting the kills, getting out. It's definitely favorable. They did get Ember, did get a kill for himself, so. But Invoker free farming mid. Invoker actually got a kill for himself as well with the Sunstrike, so definitely favoring DC.
But while all that's going on, Luna pushing out the top lane, getting some damage onto the tower, but not all that considerable. Luna skipped the Eclipse as well when 4-3-1 build. No point in Eclipse 8 minutes, 10 minutes in.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't want to go for kills. He just wants to get his farm up that he needs. Like, he wants to get, what, Aquila treads now, and then he just wants to hit the jungle and just farm up all the stacks, everything. Like, he has a pretty big stack here for himself.
Oh, I think he just pulled it a little too early. Is he gonna get it? Oh, he must have stacked, he must have pulled. Feels bad, man. Yeah, this is what he's gonna do. He's just gonna farm out the lane, farm out the creep. So he got one creep.
Yeah, he's gonna farm out the lane, now he's gonna farm out the stack. This is pretty much what you do as a core. Luna Sven do the same thing. Like, Sven took his stack at the bottom, Luna's taking hers now.
Man, if he got that pull, it would have been so efficient, actually.
HiVE making a play on the Invoker mid. Oh,
Trying.
missing the stun on Nyx.
But nice tornado coming out from Mr. Alpha. Can they do it though? I think they can bring him down.
Yeah,
Gets popped.
Invoker's
Oh, he's...
definitely dead. Oh, is he?
Oh, is he?
He's got the Ghost Walk ready?
Oh, he does.
Oh, they
but
got the
detection
dust.
is on already. Alpha pulling so many heroes here. Silence right click more than enough.
And Invoker's 2 intelligence to mana after that.
Oh man, those valuable
Feels bad,
IQ
man.
points just down the drain. What can he do? Sven finished up his omelet now. No MOM for him, which is quite interesting actually. Straight omelet actually is not a build I've seen in a long time now that you mention it. I mean, you mentioned it like
Omelet
5
into
minutes
blink.
ago.
Like, he's gonna attack really slow. Interesting.
Sven has got his 6. Puck, is he gonna buy... He's sitting on 1,200 gold, maybe saving up for that Blink Dagger. Brown boots into Blink.
He went straight treads.
Oh, he bought treads. That's interesting.
Which is also
yeah.
interesting. Most offlane pucks go phase over treads.
Yeah. Well, I thought if he's gonna keep the brown boots, he'd probably go into the Veil, but... Oh, Jerry,
Yeah, I thought we were going to Veil or
He's
straight.
gonna pop the triple Remnant. He does. No, he kept one Remnant, and because of Maiden's dead. Nice little pickup for Mr. Jerick here. Hitting a solo kill, and Maiden was on a 3 kill streak.
Yeah, he got a lot of gold from that, and that just finishes off his Veil. So he's gonna have his Veil now. This is just gonna give him a lot of kill potential on heroes.
Stun comes out. He still has one Remnant available. But Invoker not the easiest kill hero to bring down.
Yeah, he doesn't want to use that one remnant and then realize that he doesn't have more to get out, and then a rotation comes.
Snoop's on this Luna isn't farming all that efficiently. He's only sitting at 70 CS, 12 minutes in. Tier 1 tower still sitting pretty high.
Yeah, I'm surprised with the space that he's gotten. Like, he hasn't taken that tower yet and just transitioned to straight farm in the jungle and pushing out top constantly to just like apply that constant pressure.
Yeah. Sven on the other hand, he's sitting at almost 100 CS. Tower obviously dropping a little lower. But this Nyx hasn't left the spot. Okay, actually he has.
Oh, Puck just got solo killed.
Did you come with the Eclipse? No Eclipse.
No, not even Eclipse. He just got Lucent beamed and beaten down with the Master Madness.
That's pretty interesting.
Oh, they're going on Nyx bottom.
Frank with the play. Nyx is so tanky actually. He pops up, he gets off the Vendetta. You don't have detection for him. This could be some return kills. Jerick has the DD rune as well. Pops the Veil. Oh, he starts holding on to the Veil. Oh my god, this Kunkka taunting. What a OG. And Ember's used up all his mana now. But they kill the Kunkka. But Sven, he gets off the stun. Can he bring an Earthshaker? He's getting kited up by the root. Maiden ulti coming on. It's a big one, but is it big enough? Sadrak gonna miss.
Carapace cancelled it.
Right. He's trade talking like a boss. But he could be real trouble now. Squirrel comes out as well now. It's a 1-for-1 trade so far. And Sven's still standing.
Oh, he almost timed that slide.
Oh, Jerick, he's going to be in real trouble now. He's got no mana. He's stuck between a rock and a hard place. He's going to try and man-fight Demonic, but is this the right decision? He actually gets the kill, and he might actually make it out alive. What a player. Snoop's getting another kill in the top lane. Fenner, he's going to drop down low. Silencer gets up that last click, and more than enough damage. Okay, that is actually...
early team fight I'm talking about, right? You see, like, now, it's all of a sudden swing. Like, the whole momentum is swung to HiVE's side, so... I feel like this is just going to be the story of this game. Whoever wins the team fight is going to have all the momentum. We'll have to see if DC can turn this back.
Luna, in fact, during that bottom engagement, got a solo kill on the Invoker and brought down the tier 2 tower, tier 1 tower, sorry. Sitting at 2k net worth as well.
Using the Eclipse, she decided to go for it, level 11 and 12. Oh, Kunkka killed the Silencer. I mean, Silencer killed the Kunkka, sorry. The Silencer is getting a lot of intelligence actually for a 5 position.
Sitting at 8 intel already. And Luna sitting on 2k gold, she just goes straight for the Dragon Lance. And this guy, he doesn't value power trades at all, eh? Second
yeah, I
game in
think
a row
he
he's
wants...
skipping out.
I think he's like in his mind, he wants to eventually go for the booted travel. So he doesn't even want to invest into the power trade, just trying to be as efficient as possible. But the one downside to that is, right, people think, okay, I'll save 900 gold. I'm going not skipping the power trades and just getting the boots of travel later. But power trades actually makes you farm up so much faster.
So fast.
Yeah, it just allows you to farm so much faster that 900 gold is actually worth it, and you'll end up getting more gold than what you save.
Well, it's like what Eternal Envy used to do on that Alchemist in his prime. He's just like, he used to buy literally 2 boots. He used to buy the treads and the TP boots. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, like trades is literally allows you to trade swap, keep your mana efficient, allows you to farm faster. It's just really good, like all around item, especially for an ability carry hero like Terrorblade or Luna.
Yeah, I mean, what 10 stats? It's 40 extra attack speed, it's 10 extra damage, more armor. Yeah, I love that item power trades. Honestly, I've been trying to make power trades Juggernaut work for like so long. But yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Middle tower is under attack.
Smoke coming out here from the side of the die. This guy gets a nice deep ward. Oh, they managed to bring down the Luna in the top lane. They committed 4 heroes. Stunt is in the area. He's scouting out. He has no levels in mana burn just yet. Damage isn't that high, but can he find anybody here?
Radiant's middle tower.
Sorry, I was just interrupted by my mother. What did I miss? Luna died.
Luna died. They committed 4 heroes for her though. But a lot of gold they get from it. And they might actually push it on the tier 1 tower. TP's coming on. Yo, watch it. TPing right in front of everybody. This guy got no chill. He gets off 2 heroes in the stun. Stun gets off the big stun as well. But is it enough?
Oh, he's got no levels of mana burn.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that when you went away.
I definitely don't think it's worth it. An extra 0.6 second stun over like a 200 damage nuke on Invoker.
I mean, that thing is so good. And Invoker survives here. Echo Slam gets committed. 2 for 2 trade. Sven gets the bottom tower. But I mean, god damn it, if he just had 1 point in mana burn, the Invoker would have died there.
It would have been really close, but yeah, it would have been a lot more damage onto the Invoker.
But anyway,
I guess, you see, right, he's next leveling this, right? I figured it out. They plan for silencers to steal all the enemy intelligence, so his mana burn won't do any damage. He's not even going to take it. He's taking his level now.
The silencer is sitting on 10 stolen intel as a support silencer like 17 minutes in. He's racking it up, man.
Yeah, he's definitely getting the intel he needs. I'd like to see him get a little bit more farm though. Like, it doesn't matter how much intel you have if you just have no farm and get one-shotted anyway.
That is true. That is true.
Radiant's bottom
This Luna
tower
finishes
is
off her
under
treads
attack.
eventually, so I think he just likes the Dragon Lance over the treads. Stunt, he's scouting out again. He has the point in mana burn now. Can they actually bring down Demonic?
No, she bought the treads on Luna.
Oh, Global Silence commodity as well. They get the stun off and they killed on the puck. That is a really nice pickup. But they did commit Global for it. But now Jarek, he's just trying to make some plays here. Can he make it out? He has no remnants left. Meatball gets thrown out. Is it enough damage? They do bring down the Ember Spirit. So 1 for 1 trade, but a 1 for 1 trade that I think DC can be happy with. Global Silence and they get the Ember Spirit.
Yeah, definitely a trade like favoring DC there. Also gets some farm on their
Is under attack.
Invoker.
Radiant structures
Yeah,
are
he's almost got his Axe 1.5k gold off it.
Yeah, 1.2k, gets his Ags. Like, that's the thing. Invoker, once he has his items, is so hard to push high ground into because he constant tornado. Oh, Sunstrike top.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Stunt is fine.
He spiked Carapace to Sunstrike.
Oh,
Invoker feels sad, man.
that's a nice little play. Probably wasn't on purpose, but yeah.
No, he was stunned during Spence and then Sunstrike came out a little too late, and then he just instantly Carapaced and Sunstrike
okay.
hit himself.
He's got his hand up Midas now. Not the earliest Midas, but yeah, he got it. It's cool.
Luna is now just taking towers with the Mask of Madness Dragonlance.
She even put some chip damage on this tier 2. She's actually pulling quite some much ahead of the Sven. 1.5k gold at the moment. And yeah, I'm sitting at 1.5k gold herself. Interesting to see what she goes for next. Maybe straight butterfly, maybe finish off the pike. I don't know, what did you go for this game? BKB maybe?
If I was Luna in this game,
Yeah.
yeah, I would definitely go for Pyko PP. Probably BKB. Like, BKB just allows us to pass Master Madness and just continue to right click, right? She doesn't have to worry about the boat, the torrent, the puck, like Crystal Maiden. All she has to worry about is defend right clicks and Invoker right clicks.
I mean, at the rate she's farming, the level she's getting, those stacks are not all that scary. So yeah, I like
Yeah,
the,
definitely.
I think you should go with the BKB, it would be a good choice.
I would like to see more stacks for the Sven to pick, so that he could actually get the items he needs to carry his team.
He's going for the Echo Saber up next, just for that little extra burst damage. I like the armlet pickup, but I feel like armlet's just a much better item when you have lifesteal as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think the play definitely should be Mask of Madness in this game, but he's
Yeah.
going for the armed Echo Saber. Like his job, he just wants to blow people up during his 2-second stun. He doesn't want to have to sit there and hit 4 or 5 times to do a mass amount of damage.
Yeah. It's like a complete opposite of that, like... Oh, Emperor misses his chains. He's gonna get scouted out here. He gets silenced. He gets rooted up. He's gonna get destroyed. Both even gets thrown out, and Jarek is dead yet again on the Ember Spirit.
Yeah, I feel like he's playing a little bit too aggressive and like underestimating his opponents. Like he does have the Blink Tag and Remnants. Like he should never be getting caught.
That's very true. He did have a defensive remnant, but he got silenced so quickly. I mean, they have a lot of stuff to deal with this Ember Spirit, like we said in the draft. Now, the Scouts is coming out. Nyx Assassin has his invis. Can he find anybody? But there's 3 heroes here. Cypress throws out his stun, but he could be in trouble. Sven has a Blink Dagger. He gets him. He's going to pop the God Strength as well. Oh, not necessary, but they Sunstrike doing so much damage. Now, Stun, he's still scouting out. But they know he's here. They get the freeze off on him, and he's going to get destroyed. Can they bring him down? They get the X off. He's going to miss his stun. He's going to run away. Sven pops the God Strength, he catches 2 heroes, but Luna pops the Eclipse now as well. Who's gonna win? Carries are duking it out. Can Luna do this? She does. 2 heroes dead, double kill for Luna. Can she get more? But Snoopsy's in trouble. Invoker gets stunned up by the Carapace now, and Luna falls. It's a 3-for-3 trade so far. Samus is zipping in. It's a mad fight going down. Can Jarek bring him down? 4-for-3. Jarek fighting up this Invoker. Does he have the damage to do it? Does he have the damage? Sunstrike coming out. He's gonna miss. And oh, Mana Burn showing its worth. It's a full 5-man wipe for the side of HiVE Gaming.
Yeah, that fight looked like it was going to go super bad for HiVE, and then
Luna came in. Man.
Yeah, and then HiVE just turned it around, and Luna came in with the Eclipse hitting everyone, and all of a sudden HiVE just won the fight.
That Luna came in like a goddamn wrecking ball, man. That
Yeah,
was.
she came in and just man fought the Sven. Like, there's not a lot of heroes that just come and man fight Sven.
She had no chill there. She just popped the, and she actually picked up the Yasha next. So that's like a very. She does a considerable amount of right-click damage, actually.
Yeah, but like Sven's attack speed there showing, like he was attacking so slow, and Luna getting 2-3 attacks off between his attacks and just life stealing some life back. Like it made all the difference. Like if Sven, let's say, had a Mask of Madness there, hitting just as fast as Luna and having life steal himself, I think he would have killed her.
That is true. That is very true. Oh, that is a big fight. Big goal lead after winning that fight. Almost 2k difference. Almost actually 4k difference after getting that 5-man wipe. They did lose a lot of heroes, but definitely a fight in favor of HiVE there. Fenner, he's going to pick up the Arcane Rune. Is he going to get it? Oh, his smoke gets broken. Smoke gets caught out. But Luna, he gets caught. He gets X. He's going to get torrented. But the rest of the heroes are not here fast enough. No follow-up available. And Luna's going to walk up the high ground. No Eclipse available though. And she decided not to. The right decision, I guess. And Ember Spirit did post that Arcane Rune as well.
Yeah, she didn't know where the enemy were. She didn't want to like run up the high ground and then just run into like this torrent boat combo that just die. So she just decided to play it safe. Ghost Farms is the Ancients of the Sven that they haven't been stacking much anyway. So I guess it's not that bad.
Take over the enemy jungle. They don't have wards, but no.
Nyx is on the Crystal Maiden.
He's gonna find the Crystal Maiden, but he's gonna go to Kunkka. He gets stun off. They have a lot of damage for that Kunkka, and that Kunkka gets destroyed. That's a nice pick off.
Yeah, so HiVE feeling this momentum now. They're just like running at the enemies now.
I just wish they had wards in this area right now. They would get so much control actually.
Yeah, if they just got some wards down in the enemy jungle now, since they've like, so support should always have wards on them, like at every single point in the game, just have wards on you. So when you make plays like that, running through the jungle, you just pop a ward down and then continue with your life. Oh, Nick's missing his stun.
Misses his stun. Oh, Ember's just gonna get the hell out of there. But he's gonna get found by the Maiden. Can Fenner do this? Maiden versus the angry fireman. Oh! Oh, he blinked out just it. What a player.
What a player, dude.
So okay, Luna bought a Manta style. He can Manta off the Crystal Maiden route. He can Manta off the Park Silence. Can he Manta off the Invoker? What's that thing called? Cold Snap?
Yeah, you can Manta off Cold Snap.
Alright, so the Manga's actually a pretty good specialist this game. Not good against the Sven, but everything else is pretty decent.
Yeah, no, Manta's definitely a core item on Luna. Like, Manta, despite like taking off all those things, right? You just pop your Manta illusion, send them down lane, and they just farm for you, and you can just farm the jungle safely.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a good item, especially if you want to accelerate your farm.
And she's actually just walking into the Roshan. I don't think anybody knows. Nobody's expecting this kind of mad-ass play.
No, they definitely know. They have a ward. They saw the Earthshaker walk to there. Like, there's a Sunstrike now. Earthshaker's almost dead.
And this is trouble. This Roshan dropping half HP. These guys are all low. They Shrinies on cooldown. And this could be a disaster. Invoker getting a lot of people in his tornado. They catch the silencer now. He does have global silence available. Is he going to use it? Lunar Eclipse coming on, doing a lot of damage, but is it enough? Global silence coming on a little too late. Coil is already used. 2-for-1 trade though. And Luna still standing. Emmersford in the backline trying to make some space, but he gets caught now in the torrent. But he's have enough to get him. Sven brings on 2. He's a 2-for-2 trade so far.
2-for-2 trade, but definitely it's going to be a 3-for-2.
3-for-2, and Roshan is available again.
Definitely a good trade for HiVE, right? They lost 2 supports for an offlane and 2 supports.
But they're going to get the Roshan. This is the main thing.
And they're going to get the Roshan.
Terabyte, his ulti's going to wear off right now. And now he's going to blink in. He gets the stun off, but can he do enough damage? Stun, tanking up.
Tornado.
Oh! Is it enough?
Carapace.
And now Luna trying to manfight, but is it enough? She's going to get smacked down by the Sven. Armlet showing its worth. Can they bring on Luna? Luna, she buffs the Magna Star, she falls. And these scores showing their worth now. Jericho comes in, but does he have enough damage to bring down the Sven? Silencer missing on the uphill. Now he's going to try. He's going to fight this Invoker, but Blink Dagger getting cancelled. Stun comes out from Cypress. Is it enough? Jericho trying to go for this. Can he find him? Little short on the mana. Can he bring down Alpha? He has the chains available. Can he do it? He does bring him down. There's Roshan. This is like Navi Alliance-esque stuff going on here. Finna's back. Demonic, he's trying to bring down Silencer. Silencer getting destroyed here. He's getting torrented and he's dead.
Yeah, no team wants to go with this Roshan. They know Roshan means map control for the next 5 minutes. But yeah, crazy fights. I don't even know who died, who didn't die, how did it go, who won that, but nobody got Roshan in the end.
Stunt is here, he's got a Blink Dagger now as well. Can he actually pick off one of these heroes? Sentry Ward is not down in the middle lane.
Potentially he can pick up Pack, like he does have the level, the farm needed to do it.
Cypress has the Fisher as well. They should just man up, they should go for it. Stun, I believe in you, brother. Okay, Cypress, he's gonna bait. Oh, double man torrent in the fog. But Emmersford, he's coming in hot. Can he do this? And that stun brought the Fisher as well. And I feel Luna, okay, she's gonna TP to the bot lane. This Roshan, epic Roshan saga, I think is finally over. Is it though? No, Invoker TPing there. Supports are still sticking around. And Luna's
but
gonna
Luna's
run
bottom.
back.
Okay,
Right.
but the enemy team knows Luna's there.
She's gonna run back to the pit. She's got the movement speed. Is she? She's gonna farm the creeps. What are you doing, Luna? Make up your mind, Mr. Snoops. Okay, she's running back to the pit. All the ultimates are available for this fight.
Yeah, that's
Force
gonna be
Fruit
another
Scarlet.
brawl.
Terabyte. Oh! So unlucky on the chains.
DC very
Oh
split
man,
up here,
Jerick,
though.
he's going for this. He zips in. Global Silence gets expanded. Can Luna get there fast enough? Nope. Glimmer Cape gets used by the Crystal Maiden. Sven pops. He's got strength now. He finds the Earthshaker. He bursts down the Shaker. Shaker's dead. Torrent coming out. He hits on the Silencer. Is it enough though? Double man chains coming out. Jerick yet again. Big Dream Coil coming out. Is it enough though? Sven chowing through all these heroes. Alpha, he's dropping down low. She's having enough damage to bring down the Invoker. But no Shrine gets used. Nyx is in real trouble. He's a 4-for-1 wipe so far. Jerick could be in trouble now as well. Oh, it's a disaster for HiVE Gaming right now. Demonic, he's trying. Jerick, he's gonna get X, he's gonna try the TP, but it's to no avail. Sunstrike coming out, 5 men dead. Roshan exposed, and DC have taken this game by the balls.
Yeah,
Ooh.
this game definitely turned in a fight. Like the Sven went straight onto the Earthshaker, took him out of the fight instantly. They just baited them and baited and baited them straight to the shrine, and the fight was just a disaster after that.
And they're gonna get the Roshan from this. And this
Yeah,
is
they're gonna get the Roshan. This means map control for the next 5 minutes. This is
Sven almost has BKB after that fight now as well, and they can just chill out.
Is under attack.
Wait for the BKB, wait for all the regen to come back up. Invoker going for the Lincoln Sphere.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
And I feel like this game, it's almost a 5k network swing just from a 1 Roshan. Hot damn. Game is
yeah.
back.
No team wanted to
Game
give up
is
that
on.
Roshan, and then HiVE took the team fight a little better, and it pays off.
Next Assassin, Border, 8th lens now. Minus up, get his level 18. So he took the 5% Spell Lamp talent, and he took the 15 pale damage, plus the 8th lens. So he's stunning for like, I think a lot of damage.
Yeah, his stun is definitely doing some damage. That's not what it's there for, right? His stun is a 2.8 second stun every 14 seconds. His job is to just get multi-hero stuns. That's the best thing he can do. He doesn't want to be right-clicking fights. He just wants to be throwing stuns and mana burns and spike carapaces constantly in fights, and then scouting with KaameelDotA.
So now he has a 4-star ship queued up next, but what would you like to see him go with the 4-star view, or you want him to go something like an Ags? Just keep up that constant control.
Okay, so there's the benefit to both, right? 4-star, really good against Sven, right? Sven blinks in, stuns one of your heroes, you just 4-star away, and you know, you might reduce how much damage that hero takes. But if you get an Axe, any sort of push on the tower becomes extremely hard for the enemy team.
Yeah.
But they both have their benefits. He's choosing to go for the 4-staff. We'll see how it's out.
Well, he just have queued it up. He hasn't committed for anything yet. It could just be the case
Yeah.
where... Yeah, so it's all good. We'll figure it out. Snoops, his item progression has kind of slowed down. He's still the top of net worth though, as I say that, so...
HiVE are playing very aggressive. Like, they just lost the team fight, right? Enemy has Roche, yet they're on their half of the map. Okay. Ember Spirit getting a solo kill under the mid tier 2.
But does he have a defensive remnant? He could be in trouble now. He gets off the chains, he gets X'd up, and he could be in real trouble actually. No remnant,
But he
he's
doesn't
gonna get
have a remnant.
meatballed. He's trying to juke it out, but he's fallen. That's not worth it.
That's definitely not worth it. Not for a puck.
An offlane puck. Oh man, and Invoker, he's just 700 gold off his Lincoln Sphere as well, so... Mana burn, I guess mana burn's cooldown is like nothing, so that's not too big of a deal. But one mana burn makes a big difference.
That makes a huge difference, but they do have the Lunar Lucent Beam to break it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Mana Burn, Lunar Lucent Beam, that's all they have. And then potentially Last Word, but that takes forever to pop to break it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Does the casting of Last Word not break it?
Last Word? Yeah, no, not the initial cast. Once it pops after 4 seconds. I think it's after, yeah, it's after 4 seconds, then it breaks it.
That's an interesting mechanic, I never knew about that.
Yeah, it's only once the damage and the silence is applied does it break it, so yeah. It's not the best Lincoln's breaking ability,
Yeah,
but it's something.
it is something. And yeah, Invoker just finished up his Lincolns. The Dire do skyrocket this ward here, what they sentry ward. Puck, I feel like Puck is really poor this game. Sitting...
Let's see, offlane puck. He's got his Yules, he's got something. Like this, we did say in the draft initially, this is going to be a very hard puck game. Like, they have so many heroes that are so good against it. So the fact that he's actually got some items, and he's contributing in these fights at least a little bit, better than nothing.
I mean, his coils and stuff have been on point, so yeah, that is a big benefit.
Yeah, and so Alacrity Sven, that deals with his attack speed issues, I guess.
Yeah, when we were talking about Sven Invoker synergy at the start of the draft, we forgot to mention Alacrity, how good it actually is with Sven. Like, the amount of damage that the Sven pumps out is just insane.
Yeah, that's disgusting. I think they're
So
going
he's
for
gonna blink
high
it, he's gonna go for this, they get the coil off as well. Terabyte, he pops his BKB, he smashes the support! Double kill for Terabyte! And now, the Rax is gonna get threatened, he's just smacking away at this tower. Is it enough? Ember Spirit gonna try to stall out this push. Alpha, he's stacking up Spirit Blade, he's smacking on the Luna now as well. Does he have enough damage to bring down Snoops? Snoops pops his own BKB here. Kunga is gonna miss. And Alpha, can they force out his Aegis? Can they do it?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Okay, they're out of mana now. There's no way they continue to go for high ground, right? This fan has no mana, no ultimates. But they didn't lose Aegis, which is a bonus.
It is.
They might still lose it, actually. This Invoker's still dying from bloody Arcankos. And he'll make it.
Still going, he's gonna TP out. Emma Spirit back in the top lane. Oh, he's gonna get caught here. Getting smacked down. And they get the root off on him. Can they bring him down in
He
time?
has no defensive remnants.
Oh, no defensive remnant. Okay.
Oh, he does, but he got X'd. Wait, what? Oh, he pulled... So while he was in the remnant, what happened, right? While he was in the remnant, flying across the map, he used the X to bring him back when he's immortal. Like, he should have waited half a second.
Oh, okay. I thought Emma Spirit made some next level play and survived that, but okay. He just made a mistake. Shit happens.
Yeah, what you... Like, the only next level play he could have done is by the time he gets back, as soon as he gets back, he drops another remnant back. So when he gets X, he just remnants back. But he didn't do that. He's still got 2 remnants. It was just a miscalculation from the Kunka.
Alright. So, I've got a 4-man smoke up showing the Emma Spirit in the bottom lane. And I feel like, in the lower tiers of SA Dota, I feel like maybe this Emma Spirit split push a little bit too much. Well,
I feel like Ember Spirit, it becomes very underwhelming after a while. Like, it requires a really good Ember Spirit player to understand how to use these sleight of fist fights and how to use these chains to maximum effect, right? To not use triple remnants to get stupid kills where it puts you in a position where you die.
Alright. Yeah, I
So,
think...
like, this Ember Spirit is falling behind. Like, he's above... He's not too far behind, he's like 3k behind. But he is... His impact is falling behind a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, and I agree with what you say. It's one of the highest skill cap heroes. You see, the teams that do pick him and pick him up very early is the teams that have like players like Mid1, like Sumail, who are just really good on the hero.
Oh, why did they base race? Anyway.
Now, Sven, he's going, he's trying to bring on the Earthshaker. 4-star does come on. He
There's that
used his
4-star
BKB
flip.
already. They can wait out his ulti and actually take this fight. Can they do it? He's forced to back away. BKB on cooldown. Ulti gonna run already just in a couple of seconds. 2-man chains coming out from Jarek. Dreamcoil gets used. He catches 2. But is it enough? Massive bolt coming out. Echo Slam pretty big himself. Now Luna pops the Eclipse. Is it enough? He gets down 2 heroes. 3 heroes dead. Can they be on Invoker now as well? They're doing it. 4 heroes dead in fact. Sven being the sole survivor, and that's a massive team fight for the side of HiVE.
Yeah, it's a huge team fight. Sven making a huge mistake, popping his ultimate and his BKB just to hit on the tower, which they glyphed. Throws a stun at the Earthshake and he just gets forced away. So like Sven just wasted so much of their like ability to fight that they just couldn't take that fight. That took off, and then HiVE just chased him down and killed him.
That kind of sums up the fight actually. And I feel like but I feel like that's the thing with like Sven. Okay, Terrorblade to a lesser extent, but Sven's ulti is only up for a couple of seconds. Like if you just wait it out, you can take down the fight, because Sven, especially with this build, does practically nothing without God Strength up and available.
Yeah, without God Strength, Sven becomes a potato, so you don't have to worry about the hero. And his ultimate lasts 25 seconds. If you can wait 25 seconds, you should be able to win that team fight, unless you're super far behind.
Radiant's middle tower is under
No.
attack.
Now they're threatening Hydra.
Oh my god, this is the longest yawn of my whole life, but damn, they are putting some chip damage onto the 3-3, but they don't want to commit too much. He focus back in 15 seconds, so.
Yeah, they're definitely. This game is going to come down to a game of Roshan, right? A team with Roshan is a team that's going to be making the high ground plays.
Roshan's going to be back up in about 2 seconds.
Maybe 5. Okay,
oh,
2
he's
seconds
back.
was right.
Please walk into the pit, Silencer. Not again. Don't do this to us, okay? Just walk into the pit, dude. You're right here. Alright.
Like, you have the wards, you see where the enemy are, just check the pit, man.
It doesn't hurt anybody to look at the Roshan pit.
Okay, so what's happening is DC is using this X Invoker thing where he X's the Invoker, booster travels to lane, and just pushes out a tornado.
I mean, despite this Invoker having a Midas and stuff, he's not farmed all that much. Sitting at 189 CS, 37 minutes in.
Oh, he's not. He's ahead of the enemy mid, which is. So he should be ahead of the enemy mid. He's an Invoker with Midas, he farms just as fast as an Ember. He's not too far behind. Like, he could have been a little bit further ahead. Like,
I mean, I
but
feel
the way
like
the
Castaway
game's
would
been
have
going-
been about 5k net worth higher than this guy.
Well, yeah, but Castaway is Castaway, you know. Like, we're not casting Masters Grand Finals, you know, XTC versus WRG or some shit. This is for Community Shield. This is to get to Masters, you know.
Alright. We can't have the same standards, you know what I mean? I mean, Alpha might be 4 or 5k MMR, but I don't think it's 6, 7k MMR, you know what I mean? This is my mistake.
Yeah.
Is under attack.
I think he's playing well.
Yeah, he actually has been
For
playing
the
well. He's
game,
controlling this
mostly
thing really well.
against X and Silencer. It's playing pretty decent.
He's actually, that's a good point to make. And he's controlled the Ember Spirit, taken off the Remnants plenty of times. I mean, sorry, the Flame God with the Tornado.
Now, speaking about Ember, he's hitting their bottom.
Ember Spirit.
And they use that X boosted travel trick again, which is Invoker can't get bottom now. And Ember's hitting their tower.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I Snoop, Luna getting a kill. Global Silence popped down. They get 2 kills, actually. This could be a
Yeah, they're
disaster.
getting kills right, and Ember is just taking the tower, yeah. So
ATB's back.
I wish I could use my chat wheel, you know, it's a disaster, it would be
It's
great.
a disaster. But yeah, Emma's were not the most threatening heroes to tower, to be fair, though.
He did some damage, 3 chip damage counts, you know.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Good old TKC he used to go this funny build on Emma's Bird before. He used to go like Manta style AC and shit and be like, yeah man, this is how you hit towers with the hero, and I was like, alright.
That's the tower hitting Ember.
Ah.
Yeah, I remember he used to do that. So this game is now slowly falling into HiVE's favor, right? Luna becomes that carry that's just... It's just stronger than Sven, right? Look, Sven's full on items. He's not going to build an MKB. Luna's going for that butterfly. I'm hoping to look for one of his teammates to just build the Soda Crest. And you just throw it on the Luna, and she's like pretty much immortal during her BKB.
Yeah, because Sven can't do any damage to her. Invoker with the BKB on doesn't do all that much. And yeah, Solar Crest. There actually is no Solar Crest in this game. That is quite surprising to see.
But considering it's one of the most picked and built items, it's surprising to see it's not in this game.
Yeah, especially on a hero like Silencer who can just like throw it on somebody. Or any of these heroes, in fact. Snoops.
The Silencer doesn't have much farm though. He's like super poor, like
I actually
3k.
catch the Nyx Assassin in this tornado. Do you want to make the play on him? Stunty pops his inverse. He's gonna get the blink off and he's fine.
I feel like we're gonna be looking at a 60-minute game here.
Well, Nyx Assassin is the hero to do that. He's got a 120 GPM talent with the Hand of Midas.
Yeah, he's gonna get his items. He's gonna be cuck-farmed.
I mean, Luna is probably one of the best 6-slot carries in the game. Like, as you say, Sven is like maxed out now already, right? He might be able to change the armlet for something like a Daedalus or something like that, but he can't get all that
Yeah,
much
he's
bigger.
gonna have to change it for an MP, right? Which is not the best item on Sven, but it is. He has to do it. There's like no way he doesn't go for that.
Maybe
But
goes for
he can
Bloodthorn.
change out his armor for like an MP. He can change out his Echo Saber for like, I don't even know, a butterfly of his own or something. Maybe a heart. Okay, so HiVE no Roshan's up.
Did they actually
So
check
does
the
DC.
Okay, that's cool. Battle for the Roshan happen yet again. Puck pretty far away from his level 25, 420 blazing it talent. Ember's very close to his level 25, and that is one of the probably one of the biggest power spikes for Ember Spirit in the game. His 25 talent.
Oh,
Both of them
especially
very
against
good.
the Sven. When Sven's BKB is down and he gets a 2+ string change, if he goes for the 2+ string chains, it's just so good with Sven. 5 seconds of holding Sven in place. Great.
Very
Ember's
good.
just doing his split pushy thing.
Is under attack.
This guy should just buy Necro 3s with the way he's playing and just destroy that tower one time. Quick, easy life. Kappa.
Maybe you should just follow TKC's way, dude.
Yeah,
The
with
Manta
Spirit
and the
Mantis style.
Soul Cures. Ooh.
Game
Silence
plays are
is
going
dead
on.
from
Silence
Sven.
is dead. Luna pops the Eclipse, and Sven didn't get his BKB off, and Cypress with a massive Echo Slam, but is it enough? Demonic still standing, he gets up the core, Hurricane Pipe is pop, kind of out Sven though, he's tanking up so much actually, so tanky, he's gonna fall, he finally does fall, Luna destroying everything, so much damage coming out from Snoops, triple kill for the Luna, Roshan is up and available, it's a disaster popped in all chat, no respect was given that day, Jarek looking for more, but the TP gets out just in time.
So there was a huge mistake there, right? Sven didn't pop his BKB. He couldn't get one attack off after he killed the Silencer because he didn't pop his BKB. They also lost a tier 3 tower bottom from the Ember split push. So like, if Sven got his BKB off there, he would have been able to hit Luna because she wouldn't be able to Hurricane Pike him away, and he actually would have done some damage and maybe gotten a few kills and turned the fight. But he didn't use it.
Oh man. I mean, the Luna Eclipse, like, almost solely hit that Sven. Like, it was actually so
Yeah,
sad
it took him
see.
to half life, like straight away.
And then,
And
the
then he got
Slam.
Echo Slammed afterwards. Like, the second that fight started like that, he should have just instant popped BKB once the Luna popped Eclipse. Like, he had time. He should have just popped that BKB, wouldn't have been hit by any of that, and he would have just slammed away. Does what a Sven does.
Now, can this Luna force any buybacks is the question. She hasn't sent the courier to Secret Shop just yet, but she has more than enough gold for the full butterfly and a buyback.
Yeah,
Maybe
she's
even
gonna
the
buy
next
it now. The
item.
full
She has a
thing.
freaking Aquila. Oh, she's sending at the Secret Shop. She got a butterfly.
A tool to teach.
Ice Cream, she just sells the MOM now one time. Start up the Satanic build up. Easy game.
Yeah, it depends on what she wants to go. She can go Satanic if she wants to sustain. She can go for more damage if she feels like that's necessary. Like,
She can go like.
I think Satanic is definitely the maybe Scotty. Scotty's also pretty decent.
Scotty's good. She can buy an AC of her own for keys, tank up the rest of her team against the Sven.
Yeah, AC is also really good.
Coin from
But yeah, I feels like HiVE have all the time in the world with this Aegis right now. They got a whole full 5-minute window. Luna is like godly big, could farm up her next item and then go for the push. Ember Spirit, he's got his 25, going for his Octarine up next, most likely. Game's looking pretty damn good for HiVE right now, and they're gonna find the Invoker, but no, they're not just farming the creep, she don't care. Honey Badger don't
Yeah,
care.
they need to the fight with Sven popping his God Strength and going on like the Silencer or the Earthshaker or the Nyx with the BKB on, blowing that hero up, and then letting the Invoker control the other 4, or like at least 3 of the other 4, while the Sven does that, and then taking the fight.
For sure.
Are you tired, sir?
I'm just like, I just got this yawn vibe, you know what I mean? I'm not that tired, I'm a little tired. But you know, yawn is
A little
uncontrollable. It's uncontrollable. Now, it looks like we're just playing a game of cat and mouse here, waiting for HiVE to push up into the high ground.
Yeah, so pretty much DC is just gonna wait now. They're just gonna wait for HiVE because like they don't want to go running into Luna with Aegis. Like they can barely kill the Luna as it is. Not killing it twice, that's a problem.
It's a very, very dire problem. Luna's sitting on 5k gold, right? Ice Cream, she sells something and buys like an AC or something. Okay, maybe she gives the buyback. Is the important thing. Very important thing.
Yeah, Luna's definitely just keep buyback. Like Sven can push a base really fast and so can Invoker, so there's no point risking it. I don't know, I feel like Sven is just trying to now get his farm up. He needs to keep buyback, but he needs to get more farm. He needs that MKB. Like he needs it bad.
Yeah. Where's he at? He's sitting at 2.5k gold. He could sell
Conker's
one
trying
of his
to
items.
build towards the halberd,
He's still very, very far off it though.
and now they're deciding to push into the base.
Still no solo crest available, but Luna doesn't care. She's just hitting. She's smacking away. They pop the global silence. And can't they get the racks in this time? Minus still on cooldown, and I might actually do it. Glyph is actually available, so global silence is expended. Sven gets off his ulti. Who's he gonna blink? Can he get anybody? Oh, but Earthshaker gets off his stun. And Sven getting kited up. But now, nice dream kill from Demonic, getting 2 heroes. But is it enough? Invoker throws out his meatball. Sven blinks it, he pops the BKB, destroys Silencer. Can he get anybody else? He's going on the Luna, but the miss chance proving way too strong. Snoops, he's just missing every attack. And now in the backline, Emma Spirit making the space, trying to bring down the Invoker, but he could be in real trouble. Can he get caught here? He gets the Remnant off, and he does get it off. Full Melna completed as well. He pops the cheese, kiting up the Kunkka. He's stuck in the chains. He's zipping in. Can he bring down the Kunkka? Oh, Legacy are blocking out the Sven stun, and Demonic, he blinks in actually. But he's still surviving, he's still fine. And Luna still got this Aegis.
Yeah, Luna's still got the
smacking away
Aegis.
the racks
Sven
again.
doesn't have ultimate anymore. This is a Rax.
Oh man, nice unstrike though. And Snoops, yeah, Aegis
Aegis
gets
down.
popped. Jarek, he could be in trouble. He can stand up now. This is a great fight for DC actually. Echo Slam comes out though, really big. Does Luna have enough damage to bring down these heroes though? He's smacking down at the Invoker. Is it enough? Is it enough? Invoker still standing. He's gonna get down the melee racks. He does get the racks. And can he get more? He gets guided up by the torrent. Jarek woofs that Remnant almost 100% completely. But now he gets up the chains onto the Crystal Maiden. Brings him down. Cypress stun. More than enough. Double kill for Jarek. Terabyte gets off his stun. He brings on the Earthshaker, so it's 2 for 1 trade so far. Can they get more? Alpha trying to smack away this Ember Spirit, but Ember's gone. Luna hitting away at the next racks. Can she bring in the max down immediately? Can she bring it down? She's trying. She has the next BKB up.
Oh.
And Luna
Luna's going
pops the
straight for
BKB,
these Raxes.
and she gets it. No risk, high reward. Oh my god, double kill for the Ember Spirit there as well. They're just underestimating the Luna's damage off these buildings. And yeah, there's the sadness of Sven without a lifesteal. Oh, nice quill coming out from Demonic though. Could this be the last hurrah attempt by the side of damage control? Luna standing his ground, hitting away, gets the second set of rest. Sven buys back.
3-man stun.
Ooh! Terabyte, what a player. Triple kill for him, but he did cost him his buyback and 2 sets of racks are down. 25k gold lead. HiVE are happy.
HiVE are happy, yeah. Even though they got 4-man kill there, they got 2 Raxes, they're 24k, they got all the buybacks on the world needed. Like, that just gives them more win conditions. Kill the Sven once, they win the game. Kill the Invoker once, they win the game. Like, this game has just become really hard for DC now.
Yeah. Literally, all 5 heroes on the side of the Radiant have no buyback. They can try for a last hurrah push, like mid Emma Spirit doesn't have a buyback, but 25 seconds before Sven's ulti is off cooldown, so yeah, can't really go for that. I feel like it's
Sven...
Rapier time for the Sven.
No, I feel like Rapier will be less damage than MKB.
That is true.
He needs that MKB. He needs to be able to hit the Luna. Like, Luna has 2.8k gold and 27 armor. But if you're missing 35% of the time, and he seems to be missing 80% of the time, like, you're just not going to do anything.
Yeah. For sure, actually.
Like, he needs that MKB. Like, it doesn't matter if you have a Divine Rapier and you're hitting for 1,000 if you only hit 1 attack in every 5.
100%.
Like,
Luna finished up the full Eye of Skadi now as well. She's even tankier. I don't think they can deal with this Luna. I don't know what they need to do to actually win this game. Like, Sven needs that MKB. He needs a Moonshard. He needs a Rapier. He needs a Daedalus. I don't even know.
They need like that perfect team fight, right? Where this thing gets on the Luna +1 with his Storm Bolts, hits the other one, not the Luna, so that the Cleave takes care of Luna, and like invoke a combo on top of that, just before she pops BKB. Like that.
Yeah.
That's how they have to deal with the Luna. That's how farm she is.
And her BKB is running short. Only 5 seconds now.
Only 5 seconds. So it's at its lowest points. Invoker is trying to build towards that sheepstick. He's almost there. He just needs another like 850 gold.
Almost. Almost. That'll be a good form of control for them as well.
Yeah, it'll be good control for the Luna. Like,
But like
they'll be
talking
able
about
to at least
buybacks,
Shibo.
Dia don't have all that many buybacks either. Ember Spirit is 5 second, 5-minute cooldown, no buybacks. Only Luna and Earthshake are really worth buybacks.
That's all you really need is right. Your Luna, Luna buyback. Like the second you win a team fight, right? You're not going to win that team fight without losing a hero. So let's say you lose 2 heroes, you win the team fight somehow, you push with 3, Luna buys back. Are you really going to keep pushing?
That is true. That is very true, especially a Luna that's this big.
So he's not going to keep pushing, not unless the Sven is confident enough that he can just completely destroy her. And Sven's got his MKB.
Oh, he did.
Listening to my wise words.
20 minutes
Not the
later,
best
though.
item on Sven, and it's an item on Sven you don't want to get, but it's a necessity in this game.
For sure. For sure. Well, we saw how many freaking shots he missed here at this fight.
Like he missed, like he like hit 1 and then missed like the next 3. It was something ridiculous.
Yeah, I feel like if you have an MPAB, that could have been Luna's ages there and then, but yeah, what can you do?
They're gonna go for a smoke? No, they're just gonna sit in their base and wait.
It's a South African Dota way.
Worker being caught up by Nyx and Ember.
Oh, can they bring him down? Gets up the quick tornado though.
He's got the sheep stick, like he
Oh,
should
but
have
the
for
quill
the sheep.
comes out. And Sven gets the hits off and he brings down the next assassin. 120 seconds down, no Nyx.
I
But the
feel like
next
that
Roshan is up.
Invoker missed that. Like he could have used his cold snap to break the Lincoln and then instantly sheep the Ember and it would have been 2 kills, rather than running away. Like he should have had faith that his team was there to keep him alive.
Yeah. Throwing out the meatball here onto Snoops. And this Nyx assassin actually down for 100 seconds. This is a small window to get the Roshan for the side of the Radiant if they know, if they scouted it.
Yeah, it's definitely like that should be the objective right now. Try get 1 more pick off around Roshan if possible. Like
And
and
here we
here
go,
it
this
is,
could be the pickup.
silencer.
Can they do it? They get the silencer. Can he get off the global silence? He got the haste. He doesn't want to pop the global silence, but Eclipse comes out. They book at the global silence now as well. Jarek's here. Can he get anybody though? He's trying. He gets double remnant forward, but he misses on everybody. And they're getting nobody here right now. But they
Oh, they got the Sven.
Oh, they did get the Sven. Alright, I missed that. Oh my god, look
That's
at this.
big. Sven, no buyback.
How did I see the Sven go down actually? So much action going
Yeah,
down.
he beaten down. So they have to now stop this Luna from taking their axe without
Oh
Sven.
my god, look at how much damage he does to that Invoker. He just got destroyed. Nope, Bolt comes out, he's still standing. Coil comes out from Mr. Demonic, but yeah, he gets destroyed. Echo Slam comes out. Cypress destroys the Invoker. Kunkka getting destroyed. Everybody
GG
getting
is
destroyed,
called.
and it's GG's called. Oh my god.
And it looks like HiVE go to the next stage.
That's quite a win actually for them. They go through the next stage. They beat a Masters team.
They beat a Masters OT, yeah, an ex-Masters team.
Oh, DC kicked out of the Masters.
Well, yeah, they're playing the Community Cup because they came bottom 3, or like, yeah, bottom 3 in Masters, so they're an ex-Masters team at this stage.
That is very true. Well played, Dive. Very, very well played.
Yep, that was a good game. Well played to HiVE. Congratulations, you move on to the next round, or next game. They still have to take on the likes of BVD, Sin 5, so it will be interesting.
Just looking at some stats here at the end of the game. The MS Word did 47k hero damage. Luna sitting at 45k. Like it was a good game. I mean,
Yeah, it
was
was a
like,
good game.
it was really 50-50 for a lot of points. I mean, Radiant had an advantage at some point during the later start, plus 40-minute mark, but then losing one fight just spiraled the game kind of out of control.
Yeah, like there was that whole Roshan tussle that nobody knows who came out on top on that, and then that one fight, and then Luna was just too big to deal with. Sven couldn't catch up.
Yeah. But hey, that's a wrap for the night. Thank you everyone for tuning in and good night.
Alright, boys.